What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the battle. Happy Tuesday. Today we tackle this, getting this back up and going. Full-fledged, fully functioning house. That's out of wood, huh? The 21 fine wood. There's normal wood. Like that up to par. Make sure that's maxed out. Make sure that's maxed out. And okay, that's it. We got it all. Let's go check on our barley because we had a bunch of barley growing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, barley for days, barley for days. Okay. They gave us 104 barley. So let's go plant. Actually, before we plant, I want to do something. I need to go get a hoe. Yeah. And here is my hoe somewhere. There it is. Oh, one flax there. Where'd all the other flax go? I had 220 some odd flax. I'm gonna redo that storage container area anyway. First we're gonna take this. Get rid of these cloudberry bushes. Get rid of all these bushes. Okay. No. No, Pop needs some. No, I'm all out. Sorry. Okay, here we go. I've been sitting here just focused on what I'm doing, not talking, and I apologize. That is not good content. I'm trying to level out this. Trying to get all this farmland, the full farmable status.
Bill type stuff.
Hello.
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 How are you, gents, on this fine evening?
Say I didn't notice you were in here until I noticed you were in the game.
Yeah, I didn't want to drag you guys because you guys might have been in conversation or whatever, so I waited till you saw me.
All good.
I'm just working on that, doing a couple of the steps I read today, not just that, but like I'm cultivating the whole area, getting rid of all the grass.
Yeah.
Leveling it, just in general manipulating everything. See if that kind of helps. I don't know if it really will, but fuck, at this point it's worth a shot, right?
Mm-hmm. I have found 2 potential places for me within like a mile from each other. If you say a mile to get,
Yeah, I get you.
I'm the same island.
Ping it. Oh, are you standing at it?
Oh, you can port over here.
Hang on.
Just run around looking at the first one I spotted.
Oh, fuck me, stamina. For being such a little bitch. So many fucking rocks underneath all this.
Brent's having fun.
Yeah, he's playing Phasmo. He asked me if I wanted to play.
Oh, he's tank. I know you're watching. You did good.
Oh, him and those fucking farmhouses. I don't get it.
You know, the kind of cool thing is, I don't think there's that much stuff that can spawn where I want to build, to be honest, with how this geography turned out.
That's a good thing.
It's very unique for this game to see stuff turn out this way. And then again, on the other side, I also found a river going between 2 mountains.
Motherfucker.
Which is another rare thing to find.
Motherfucker.
What, you died?
No, just a bunch of fucking furlings beating the shit out of my wall. Which means it's gonna go down any second.
Just repair it.
It's stone. I gotta get the fucking stone guy over here.
You don't need that to repair. You just need a workbench to repair.
No, not stone. You still have to have stone bench to do it. They're stupid with that.
Oh, yeah, I got the wood.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, I'm stuck. Damn it. Did you not pick up? You picked up the metal. Okay.
I just get rid of the stone wall and just put wood up.
I'm gonna put wood on top of it and just call it a fucking day.
It's not gonna help if they destroy a thing under it. The woods just break.
Or I might just do the moat on the outside. Have fun, boys. When it's repairing faster than you can damage it. Are you guys having fun over here? Sure sounds like it. What bow arrows am I using? Okay, piercing, good. I'm not pulling the same mistake as last night. Oh, hi.
Hello.
Dude, they don't even give a shit that you even exist.
They're dead.
Got rid of all the bushes, all the grass. I got a workbench in every corner. Should be overlapping circles now throughout the whole thing. They didn't fuck with my barley. I got a full harvest out of it. Which kind of gives me promise that maybe I did do something right with the workbenches last night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a one at the top of the hill right now. Spawn. They put a workbench up here and maybe it'll stop someone.
No, the night raid guys, yeah.
But it's also, they attract from a while away with the sound of gardening and stuff. However, when they would attract to my old base, they would not attack wood. So, unless they like had a sight of me, which is probably why they attack this, because they can see.
Oh yeah, they won't attack unless they saw me. They saw me. I was over there doing the stuff when all of a sudden I heard them. They spawned in and came right after me. But as soon as I went away, if I came down here to the house, they'd go away.
Yep.
I just gotta stop them from spawning inside of this section here. Which I think between that wall and now the entire area being cultivated will prevent them from doing that.
On the map, we're not in the plane. But technically we are.
Oh shit, I hope these plants don't
No,
go
they're
bad.
fine. I'm looking at the map. See the map, it looks like we're in green.
Yeah.
If you zoom in. But it's in, it says plane, so you're in the plane.
Oh.
Yeah, because your wall's pretty much right on the border.
Do you see that blacksmith build I sent you? A blacksmith
I
house?
don't really watch other people's stuff on that.
I still don't know how he did the second story stuff. I'll learn.
Trial and error.
much do I have? I have 72. Thanks for the help, bud. I appreciate it.
No problem. Threw the metal in your box.
What the?
Thank you, sir.
Like,
That's-
cat's going.
That's the next thing, is building up that internal area.
Come through the portal when you're done playing.
Okay. What's fucking getting hit now? Okay. Oh, it's a Skelly. Okay. Skelly's going ham on something. Oh, it just got foggy.
Don't say that.
It did. It got super foggy. I can barely see the plant I'm planting.
I think it's almost daytime.
Daytime. Yep, there it is. 489. Oh, I missed 420. No, I think I was on. I think we talked about it. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was said when it happened.
420 blazing it. What are you doing over there?
Right.
Yeah.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, my cat is determined to claw his way up my computer chair and onto my back.
No, it fixes that real quick.
Hitting him off.
That in a squirt bottle.
Like, well, we changed when he gets fed. He's getting fed in the mornings, and he has food in his bowl, but you know, he can see the bottom of it,
His
so that
bowl,
means
yeah.
he's going to die. It's like,
That's Darth
and he's
Maul.
mad at, yeah, he's mad at me, thinking it's like no, he'll be fine.
That's Darth Maul. If there's one morsel of food missing on the bowl, he's gonna die within the hour. You don't add more.
Yep. It's like, I'm not going to.
Like, bud,
So-
bud, you're fine. You can kiss my ass and go away.
Yeah.
So, what are smarter, dogs or cats?
Dogs. Dogs learn. You can teach a dog to shut the fuck up and stay away.
You're the
Awesome.
master of your dog. Your cats are the masters of you. They get you trained. You train your dogs. So I'll repeat: who are smarter, dogs or cats?
Well,
Cats
right
don't
now,
have
my cat's learning a hard lesson. He ain't getting shit.
Yeah, and it's not going to change anything. He's going to keep doing the same thing. You know that.
Cool. He's gonna be disappointed. Cat, I swear to God, I will fucking murder you. Sorry, didn't mean to drop the F-bomb on your
You
stream.
can drop all the fucking F-bombs you fucking want. This is a
Cool.
mature audience.
I love my cat Obi, but I swear I'm gonna drop kick him here in a second.
I love my cats too, but fuck, they drive me bonkers.
You ever see the movie Anchorman, Obi?
That's a dog.
Yeah,
I know.
He still play Punt the Kitty though.
Either way, it's still drop kick, my friend. I still think of all the shock moments in the movie, that's the one that got me the most. Like, did not see that come. I'm like, oh my god, they just did that. Like, in a movie. The guy punted the dog off a bridge.
Okay,
I
I'm
was
here.
like in complete shock.
Meadows on the edge of Black Forest. I like that. Nice.
And
Wood
plains
Creek.
to the right.
I see that. Just a hint of plains to the right. Yeah.
There ain't much meadows.
Oh, hang on, I'm not well fed yet. There we go. I'm out of stamina.
No, same.
Got up.
Look at this area.
Oh, that's neat. Lots of creeks.
You could have a port going between both sides and have a building in this whole entire area, and you could get to that side on the ocean and then back to that side on the ocean if you got it set up properly.
That's neat, and with swamp straight ahead too.
Yep.
You can-
And then follow me.
You can dig
I'll
out the
port to
swamp.
the other side.
I never thought about that. Just digging a channel through the swamp for boats.
I've done it once or twice. I don't know how much you actually need to dig on the other side where the swamp is. I think it goes straight out to the ocean over there. Did you reset your house one?
No.
I'll go through. Leave me alone.
I'll go through and then and just rename my house one. Oh,
That's
fuck.
fine. No, I can get.
God dang it! I'm stuck.
I'll be right back.
There. Okay.
Actually, we can just rename this one. You do it later.
Yep. So I can just go to 5 from yours and then rename mine.
Let me see what the other one. Oh. All right, go.
What the hell's that big ass building in the plains over there?
Yeah, there's a bunch of those.
Fuck
They're
you.
little port things. We ran
Son
away.
of a bitch. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say I don't know where this drops you out when you get over.
Yeah, I didn't want to move. As soon as I
This
saw
look how
nothing.
close this is to the other spot. I've not seen this go. I was kind of thinking,
Oh.
like, I kind of want like a river through 2 mountains.
Oh, you're literally on the other side of the mountain from that spot.
Yeah,
I'm so
I didn't
fucking
even know there was a
confused.
mountain, to be honest. Because I ran through the.
And it's
swamp.
straight the fuck up.
I would build the building straight over top of this water. Go from there. Probably do an angled building the entire way through.
Yeah.
I just love this rock right here too, though, dude. And this is your fall off the cliff right when you come out of the portal thing.
Yeah. This is the walk the plank, you're gonna die. I'm gonna make you fly.
I was kind of wondering. I do have it on me. If the mountain actually held any silver, I doubt it, but I might go up there and check. So you can port back to your house, or it should be 5. Actually, I don't know. You know, yeah, it should be 5. Would be fine.
3, 2, 1. Maybe. Yeah, I'm in my house. And now I'll rename it to FF. We're just gonna make it double caps. It's just easier. There we go. So this wall is gonna be storage. Sizzle claimed to have drank some. Oh, did he now? Sizzles is drinking. You better watch out if he's drinking.
Oh wait, you weren't watching?
Oh, I haven't watched. I don't have audio.
Oh, Sizzles, he's toasted. He's drank a little bit.
I'm trying to figure out why I can't hear him at the current moment because I should have audio, but I don't. It's like Chrome's not actually sending audio at all. I'm gonna refresh
Alright, get
it.
back.
Chrome. Audio, please. Why is audio not working on this? Okay. We're to X exit out of Chrome completely. Or relaunch Chrome.
I'm back.
Drunk
There we
with
go.
no food in
Now
my
I got it.
system. On my hoverboard, just fed my cats. Dude, that sounds like such a cool life. You were awesome, man. Even though if I read that right, like if this is just some weird dream. Elizabeth Clark. Goes Vince Salt. Goes. Oh! No.
Scared the shit out of him. I'm a terrible human being. I'm a rotten hell. I just made him almost look like he pooped himself.
I've done this map 3 times already. What? No.
That is a huge mountain over there.
Me a boner.
I just noticed in that gorge on the other side of that swamp, there's
Yeah.
a huge mountain right across the water. Like a big one. I can see it clearly since I'm on top of this one.
Nice.
But I don't know what's actually going on. I think I played better on this game.
Wait, am I over encumbered? How?
It's not even real.
Oh,
Nothing in this game is real.
That's kind of cool. I can see how big this swamp is. It's pretty big.
yeah, it looked like a decent sized swamp.
Well, that one didn't have anything in it. As far as I actually ran through that, the close one.
Oh, did you? Okay.
The one next to this gorge, I haven't ran through that one, but there's actually one in between the spot and this spot.
There's there? Okay.
But I didn't see anything in that one.
I'm gonna go farm wood real quick. That's FF. That's F. Let's change F to trader. Eventually, I'm gonna have several portals here. It's permanent lock to certain locations. I'm not gonna like lock up their only portal. Put another one on the other end for me to lock into. One is called wood. Wood. I'm debating. I was talking with Liz about taking tomorrow off. Might take a half day tomorrow.
You know what I wonder?
What?
Is there fall damage when you fall into water?
Well, no better time than the present to test it out. You got a portal.
I just need some water to fall into them.
Maybe it depends on how deep it is. I'm not sure how deep in the physics they went. I just leveled up wood cutting like 3 times. The fuck? How low is my wood cutting right now? 40. Not bad. Oh my goodness, Sizzle's so drunk.
That's up there.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a huge mountain, but this is like a straight vertical.
Yeah.
So, it's gonna point at the top. There's usually a big mountain right across the water. I don't know.
Where are you? What do you want?
This is one of the first times I've seen actual water. To be honest, that first place we were at for a while, that had the two deep places. There's an actual big canal that goes through that one, but that one's a load goofy.
2 deep places. Where am I at?
I'm so drunk.
Oh, I need to put that on.
You have no idea. You missed the past 2 hours and 43 or 30 minutes or so.
Oh, he's blaming you on why he's drunk.
Oh yeah.
They said you and Dante got him all messed up.
I only gifted 1 sub, so he was already gone before I got.
Oh, he's drinking
blame it
for
all on
gifted
Dante.
subs?
There's a bunch of things if you read his thing.
I'm not paying attention, but I'm gifting subs.
I was gonna say just read his video. There's a bunch of reasons on top.
He just got 5 gifted subs.
There's 5 drinks, I think.
Unless he's already called the drinking part.
He said something. He said he was so drunk it was something. I don't know if the word he was trying to say matched with what reality was. So,
Oh my god,
Yeah.
Foxy, thank you so much for that.
he didn't say I'm stopping yet at that point, but he said it was pretty bad.
Get some love in the
What was the last
chat
subathon? All those
for-
donated subs wore off. I think he got up to like 36, so he's probably back down to like
Appreciate it. Thank
10.
you so much. Now you guys
Yeah.
have access to all the One Tier E1 emotes.
Not next week, but the week after. He wants to do a big subathon with me.
The fox or the
Do a 24-hour stream together. That's gonna be great.
lots of different stuff here.
Yep.
We're gonna do Phasmo. He wants me to play Dead by Daylight, so I'll bite my fucking
Go over to
tongue and do it. But then play. He said he'll buy Valheim if I play Dead
He
by
said so.
Daylight.
That's what he mentioned.
Yeah.
and he streams Valheim as well as other games. But right now Valheim is his passion. Go check him out. Drop him a subscribe.
I have really deforested around this poor fucking trader.
4 to 5 days a week. Foxy, if I've got that wrong, I'm completely so sorry. But give him a follow. Watch him. He and I are about to do our first co-stream subathon on April.
How you fucking stump?
April 10th. So that's gonna be awesome. I have never seen a subathon.
Oh my god, he's gonna have a rough morning.
That's gonna be
Yep.
super awesome.
Last time I saw him this drunk was when him and I were playing drunk PUBG.
Fox, man. I love you. You're so awesome. Thank you. I don't even know what my bit of evidence was. That's amazing. Fox is one of my. Okay, when I say one of my best friends, I mean Fox is my best friend. He and I have known each other for so long, and our moms knew each other for even longer after that. It's so awesome. Thank you.
But
5 feet into the swamp, my wishbone I forgot I had on went off.
Yeah, he's
wait,
switched on
what?
YouTube too.
In the swamp?
Switched for a while.
Yep, I'm in swamp.
The fuck is in the swamp?
On Twitch too, just in case.
Give me a treasure chest or
Go
something.
over to his YouTube, that's what he typically uses. Oh, yeah, I guess fair point.
Okay, I have man, this area around the trader is, minus the core wood stuff, very deforested. You would be proud of me.
Alright, time to dig, maybe.
Yeah, same thing on YouTube. Foxman, FOXMAN 150. He plays Valheim and man, he puts in time. You should
I'm even getting rid of all my stumps now.
Sorry, Alistair. That one did not get me this time.
Muddy scrap pile?
Wait, what? On the outside?
Yep.
Did it drop iron?
I'm sure it does.
Mother fluffer.
Goes for it.
How would you fluff mother?
Freezing 10.
You know,
There you go.
No, I don't. Please explain.
you gotta get those boobies up.
I've never even thought about that before. I kind of wonder how many people actually know that.
There we go, your first YouTube video.
Took a video, there you go.
Goes for it. We got the pulse
Oh,
track.
there's another one. These have got to be all over in the swamp, Fox.
Hey, Jedi. F that trader. Hell yeah. I've had this game for a week now. And I still haven't played it. Damn it, Jedi. It's so good. Thanks for the sub, Benjamin.
there's
You're
a
welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad you enjoy your sizzle sub, man. How much iron did you get out of it? A little bit or a lot of
I
it?
didn't dig.
Oh, you didn't dig?
I'm not here for that. I'm just searching.
I'm
This thing is going off all over the place, by the way.
I wonder if those are the ones in the crypt. Well, no, because you already dug down.
They are not in the crypt.
Fuck me. That is awesome. Okay, time to build some chests. Temporary chests. These are all temporary. Okay, we're gonna put all the wood in here. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, this one's gonna be that.
I walk in and she just hunts me a little bit.
I'm turning the dang thing off. It's going off all over the place here. I'm just tired of hearing it. They're everywhere, apparently.
That's a good thing.
That's new. Boy, the swamps are getting... Problem is, if it's in the water, it's gonna be a pain in the butt getting to it, but...
Yep.
Seriously, what is going on? What in the heck is going on?
Okay, take all those chests are done.
Look
Oop,
at that.
oop, oop.
$235.
Oop, 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 oop,
I
oop, oop.
survived and gained 200 experience points.
There we go.
507. How long does
Boop,
this
boop,
up?
boop.
1 month from today. So you'll have till
I did watch a video today on how to build like a really nice storage solution wall thing. I was like, I like that. I'm stealing that fucking idea.
you get all of the emotes, which is really awesome. Also, when you join the stream, you don't have any ads to start, which is pretty awesome. Wow. I got to 570. It's been a long time coming trying to get up to 600. But we're gonna call it a night, you guys. I am too drunk to continue. Like,
Brent's calling it nice. Says too drunk to continue.
Yeah.
never did the heartbeat this. Ben, thank you. Oh man. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna lay down. I'm probably gonna get some food. Try to calm this down.
Because he starts doing the drinking streams without eating like a silly goose.
Tomorrow night, Wednesday, 5. I want to say 5:15. That's usually when we start. It's nephew night. So I have my nephews on. We play Dead by Daylight. If you like Dead by Daylight, this is a great time to do it. Please. Lately, I've been playing Dead by Daylight a lot more. But check us out tomorrow night at 5:15. We usually play for a couple hours. And if you're not part of our Discord server, please join our Discord server. Afterwards, after that night, we're going to be doing a watch party of Starship Troopers. No matter what. Last week, I imposed Unit, and this week, we're doing Starship Troopers. I don't care if I'm the only person in the Discord server. I'm watching, alright? I love that one. And because I do all of the...
He's doing a watch party Starship Troopers next week.
Yeah, you were supposed to do that last week.
Yeah, you said he canceled it last week. Now I gotta watch
Yep.
it.
I was
Wow,
right.
those are some cool shelves. You like these, right? You like these, Kenshi? I can't claim the ownership though of this idea. I definitely stole it from YouTube.
We're going to watch Starship Troopers tomorrow night.
I'm being honest. Okay, we're out of wood, but that's okay because I know where to get the rest. I have a bunch of empty chests to F that we're gonna break down. I have nothing.
Swamp. Let's not go that direction. Or not swamp. Plains right in the swamp.
Right in the middle of the swamp. Plains!
What was this little niche right on the edge? Just nope.
That's a hard pass.
He's playing Dead by Daylight, right?
Yep.
At least I hope he is. Great channel. Oh. I don't have any idea how I'm doing this.
That's all core wood. We'll take that back in a bit. Seeds, bones. What's in here? Nothing.
Tomorrow, okay? You
That one's empty. Okay, he went offline. We did the raid. He hasn't gone offline because I just reloaded his stream. He's still just sitting there. Okay, that's kind of funny that he's still just sitting there. We've all done it. I've left my stream up for a couple days before. What?
How'd that go? How was your viewership?
None. It was my typical 0.
Not if it was on Twitch.
Okay, it was 3.
You used to have a lot of viewership on Twitch.
I think I used to peak for a while, but it seemed like once crew kind of stopped streaming, my Twitch also kind of died. He's got that Atmo esports thing back. He's doing good. Okay.
Really? I jumped and it gave me damage. I was. Are you kidding me? It didn't fall. I jumped. I need to quit jumping, apparently.
Apparently. You're not very good at it. Just
Too
kidding.
good.
Too good.
There are these crypts all. Oh man, there are so many. There are a lot of crypts on the edge of this dang thing, and they like brought the dirt up to them. They're literally on the edge of where the water meets the
Nice.
ocean. There's 3 of them in a row. 4 of them at least. I just passed one of them. Marked it up. Not gonna complain.
Nope. That is what I want. How many do we have out? Look at these shelves, Kenshi. They're the best shells ever. I need to put more in though, honestly. That's not even enough to touch what I want to do. Well, probably.
What do you mean? What do you want to do?
Like
You don't have enough stuff to put in them.
I will.
That's because you need to become a hoarder for. Like.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Bear with me.
Get on this level.
Well, you know what, mother fluffer? Wood. Wood. We're gonna go back through here, go find that wood, those 2 wood chests, and we're gonna empty them. And then we're gonna go back through the portal with no stamina.
To swim through the swamp. Here we go.
To swim or not to swim? That is the swamp.
This spot,
question.
well, since it's on the edge of the ocean, there's a spot actually I have to swim through.
Well,
And I'm just looking for the dang legion.
you are caring too much. How much too much? Oh, barely. Oh, we'll drop the fine wood. We'll come back for it. Okay.
Okay, I went from not liking this swamp to now I love it. Can't complain. I was on the dead end of the swamp. I only found one on the complete other side of the swamp. Apparently they're all on the very edge of the other side of the swamp, so live and learn.
Live and learn. Okay.
Should have brought my key with.
I got 3 at my place if you want to teleport to me.
Oh, I got plenty.
Like,
I just brought the other thing because I was planning on going on the mountain.
I need to get the portal over to the blue. No, portal won't work. Never mind. That was a dumb statement. I was gonna say I need to get a portal over to the Black Forest so I can go get the copper and stuff, but that doesn't fucking work. Derp.
Well, there was people complaining about why you can't take metal through the portals and all that crap.
Do you think they're actually going to change
And then
it?
there were people, no, they never will. They've already said that. And then there were people explaining why you can't take metal through the port.
Make the game go too fast.
Nope,
Why?
because there would be no exploration if you could do that. People would have no reason to explore. They'd sit there and place a portal next to every spot they would find the metal and just port back with it constantly, and they would never have to actually go out and explore. The whole point of the game is to use that boat, to sit there and go around exploring and finding new shit and all that crap. And with that, being able to take the metal through the portals, it would completely eliminate most of the people that actually play the game for exploration. And then you got people that are like, I only play this by myself, I don't care about that, blah, blah, blah. And like, then don't play the game if you're really going to complain about something as simple as that. They did it for a reason. So, and I applaud that.
And if you play by yourself, then fucking turn on the cheat mode and then
I know, that's what they said. That's what the other people are like. There's already a way to do it if you guys really need to. So if you're going to do it that way and complain about this, then do it that way and let them leave it the way they already have it. It's like, amen.
Just turn on cheat mode. It's not that.
Well, there's not that. I was just talking about just port stuff back and forth between the worlds. They're like, you can already do that. So there's already a way to do it. Stop sitting there trying to push this way on everyone else. There's a reason for it. It's like, never really thought. They had other reasons for it too, but that's actually pretty valid. Because if you want to have a game that's all about exploration with a map as big as this map is, it makes sense.
Yep. Yeah,
dude,
that's right, Kenshi. I believe the mods are open for the game, so you can also just mod the fucking game.
Yep.
Because on the private servers you have mods, you can make it where you can teleport with metal with the private servers. Just go fucking get a private server if you got a problem with it.
Yep.
My alerts work now. Fuck. Damn it, Kevin. Good
job, Kev.
Been so long since I've heard that. I was like, what? I'm just happy I can teleport with my bees. I can bring my bees here.
There you go. See why I was so disappointed with this swap until I got to the other side of it. Because I started up going to east side.
No, I didn't mean to do that. Well, oh, there it is. Kenshi redeemed. Hello. Hello, Kenshi. That audio definitely glitched out on that hello, though. Motherfucker. I am building so many chests.
Personal hydration at optimum levels.
Okay, Kenshi, I will drink water for you, sir. There you go.
Boom. Got him. Boom. Got him.
Boom. Got him. We'll put berries over here. We'll count blood bags as meat. Then honey. Then veg. Hang on. Put honey over here. And then put that here. Put that there. Can you grow meadow crops in plains? Can I like grow turnips here? Or do you not know?
I don't know. Put one down.
Okay. I thought I'd ask before I did it.
No idea.
Nope, you're good. I just thought I'd ask. For safety's sake. Before I went and possibly ruined a turnip if the answer was already well known.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Kenshi. Fuck you. That fucking heartbeat.
So this mountain does produce drakes. I was up there earlier. I never produced any until just now. And I didn't actually see any wolves up there either.
Fuck you guys. Damn it. Why you gotta be hating? Honey. Wait, where'd I put berries? Berries? Nope. Berries? Nope. Berries? Nope. Berries? Nope. Berries? Yep. I'm gonna have to put other signs on the outside of that, like berries, honey. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this. This is happening. Hey, I thought I redeemed no cursing. Oh, I didn't see the alert, did you? I'm sorry. For some reason, the no cursing and only the no cursing one. And I don't know why. There's no alert that shows up. Or at least no audio that I can hear. So I'm going to have to look at that. I apologize. If you did, then you got 10 minutes starting now.
Personal hydration at optimum levels.
Here you go, Kenshi. Logo designer, huh? Well, we'll do that later. 'Cause I got a good logo. It's empty though. I need to go refill it. That was my last drink. What the heck is Willow? All-in-one link in bio for creators brands. A free one. I can get rid of that other one I pay for? Okay, I like this. Nope, not gonna get me cussing, Kenshi. I know what you're doing. Cloudbot. Store. History. I got your drink water. Hola. Drink water. I owe you 5 push-ups. Okay, I see that. Hi, Kenshi. Keep it PG for 10 minutes. Okay, we're working on that right now. Time is it? We got 10:07, so we got till 10:17. Drink liquid. Okay, we're done.
So I got my house back to 17 on the majority of it.
Oh, did
It
you?
happened to be one, whatever it's called, stool I had something sitting on. Where I put that geode, that's what was causing it to be lower. So, it's...
Wait, hang on. No, that's already taken. Hang on, chat. We're gonna do something on the alt tab. You're not gonna get me now.
Boom.
You're doing
Got
too
him.
much.
Boom. Got him.
Boom, got him. More push-ups, got it. Okay, hang on. I gotta do this real quick. Link /
Personal hydration at optimum levels.
I need to go refill it. Oh my goodness. Okay. So it's already taken. So I just need to log in. Evidently I already have a Willow account. There it is. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, we'll get that set up. Neat. I owe you 10 push-ups. Okay, we can do that. And back to game. I owe you 10 push-ups. We're still in the keep it PG. They'll do the push-ups after the keep it PG, and I still owe you 1 more hydration, I believe. It didn't show up on the thing, but I'm pretty sure I do. So we'll get that to you after the push-ups. Hey, Varner.
Yeah.
Are you in game yet?
No, I'm about ready to get off. I was handling bills and other items I had to take care of.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if you were, I was gonna have you come by here, but I understand wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Well, have you see the finished base or the finished house. The interior is not done, but the exterior is.
Yeah, I'll probably be jumping on game tomorrow night, but
Okay.
probably not tonight. Just more jumping on just to hang out or talk.
Appreciate it.
To relax.
To relax
Like crap we deal
and just veg out with friends.
Mm-hmm.
That too.
Mark,
Hmm.
you're gonna have to come look at this food storage when you can.
I saw.
Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it so much. This new design is glorious, and you can't complain about the signs because they're not in the way. What am I missing for signs? Coal? Okay.
Oh, I saw that design a long time ago. I just don't have room for it in my house.
Oh, I know. Your house right now, your current home is a little on the tight side. Herbs. We'll call these herbs.
I'm pretty sure my house is only 5 or 6 wide, so that'd take up a whole section, whole length of one of those.
Yes.
So. I actually redid a lot of stuff today.
Did you?
Mhm.
Nice. What am I missing? Berries, meat, veggies, honey, herbs. I'm missing some other plant. Oh, grains? Barley would be grains, right? Yeah, grains. There. She's beautiful. Ore? Metal. Okay. I gotta build several more of those. I think that's what's gonna go along this wall as well. How's the barley doing? Oh no, I have one bad barley plant. Needs more room to grow. Well, you're gone. Sorry, bud.
No, leave it. It can still grow if you get rid of the other one as soon as it comes up.
Oh.
Sometimes they'll last.
Well, I already kicked it.
Now you'll never know.
I won't. You're right. I fudged up.
Shame. For shame.
Shame. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Grains. You go there. Yay. Metal.
I don't know if it would work for those. It always worked for like the carrot, because I'd have them too close every once in a while. But if you waited long enough to when you got the next one going
Yeah.
and got it out of the way, it would almost like insta be done in like 5 minutes.
No kidding. Intriguing.
But carrots are also faster than those, so that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it lasts. I think I've also seen them just completely die and disappear too. So
That's fine.
it depends. It always, yeah. Who knows?
Yep. You're not wrong. I should have waited.
No, it's fine. I was just giving her time, but with this game,
I know, you're right. With this game, you just never know what might happen.
Yep.
If you're just patient. Building. Hello.
I love you so much.
How are you doing, bud?
I'm so drunk, my friend. Oh my god.
Oh, I know. I came in at just the right time. You're gonna have a terrible
Blamed
day.
it on me. You were toasted before I ever got there.
I drank half a bottle of vodka tonight. I kid you not. Half a bottle of vodka.
You better take the night off or tomorrow off of work.
No, I'm gonna be okay.
No,
Bless you.
Thank you. You're not gonna be okay, but it's gonna be hilarious to see.
Oh my god, I'm making a pizza right now and I'm eating an entire thing of like sausage and snacks and the whole deal. I don't even know. I'm gonna overeat tonight.
This is hilarious.
Overeating? You'll be fine.
Oh my god, that was so much fun tonight. Like I got so lost in. I won too many of the matches. I gotta be honest. It was ridiculous. You guys are
It's
awesome.
autopilot. You're so set on autopilot in that game. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
You very much are autopilot on that game.
I mean, I'm almost 600. I should be level like 800 by now, but chat has killed me so much.
You're welcome.
Ah, I love you guys. You're both so beautiful.
I am not doing this at the 24-hour stream.
No, I'm not doing it.
I can tell you that right now because
Hell, you ain't.
we are not gonna. We wouldn't even make it on the 24-hour
Who
stream.
cares?
I made it 3 hours and I was pushing it for real.
Exactly.
Well, that's why I heard you said I made you drunk. I was like, he was gone before I ever got there, fuck.
For sure. Yeah, I was gone.
Blame it all on Dante.
Shroot and Dante got me so messed up really early on. And even Kelly, I think she got me pretty drunk. She was in and out throughout the night.
Uh-oh. I've done made a mistake. Okay. I got out of it. Never mind.
Oh, man.
I can't wait till you play Valheim.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy it this weekend. I'll buy it next weekend.
That's fine.
Before the stream, so I'll probably play it for the first time with you.
It's a real chill game.
Yep.
Yeah,
We'll
it
do a-
looks like it.
We'll do
Easy
a
way to
fresh
relax,
start.
have fun, have around with stuff.
Yep. We'll do a fresh start map too.
I mean, I don't mind jumping in with you guys. I'm
Yeah.
probably only gonna play it like a couple hours. So if you guys want to have like your extreme awesomeness that you have going on here,
Oh, and by the way, you said you're gonna start playing Satisfactory, right?
I've already stared, man.
So they just had that
my
major
factories
update
are
today.
huge. Oh, they did? I
they
didn't
did.
see that.
Big one.
Update 4, right?
Yep. And I haven't done updates since like November of 19. I believe. I don't think they did any last year.
No, they didn't. Update 3 is the last
'Cause I
one.
think 3 came out November of 19, 2019. So it's been a
Wow, it's been a long time. Holy
bit. Well,
cow!
yeah, they had done one that year too. They did 2 of them in 19.
Yeah, they did.
But
too.
then with all
Yeah.
the Rona stuff happening.
Yeah.
They kind of had to go after.
But their video for it's just priceless.
I'm pretty excited about it though. I mean, like I played it for the first real time on my last subathon, and like Dante pretty much walked me through all of it.
Yep.
Yep, he
Brent,
does
I
that.
have twice as many hours in that game than I do in this one, and I've already got a couple hundred in this one.
Wow.
I put a lot of time in that game.
Yeah, Mark and I put a
Um,
fuck ton of time into that game.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like Foxy, I know you kept trying to get me. It's just like Satisfactory is Valheim, but in different graphic setting and
Yep.
sci-fi instead of fantasy. But I mean, all of those games are like, what would you call them? Survival games.
I just open world
Yeah.
sandbox games. Yeah.
Yeah. Open box survival build 'em up games. And you know, Satisfactory is like has been the exception to the rule for me. I love Satisfactory so very much. I just haven't, you know what? Believe it or not, I haven't played it since like the day after my stream. Like the day after my stream, once I woke up, my subathon stream,
Mm-hmm.
I woke up and immediately turned Satisfactory back on. I don't care if I did 16 hours of gameplay before. I still turn on Satisfactory. My wife is like, "Are you playing another game? Why?"
There's your patch. That's the patch video they Snoot and Jason ended up coming up with.
Yeah, if there's any bugs, you blame Jason.
Okay, so let me take a look here.
I don't think either of those guys do any code writing.
I know, but isn't it him that's
There was a
always blamed
specific
for
guy
everything?
in the past they blamed, but it wasn't him.
Oh, I thought it was Jason.
You have to go watch those older. I don't remember who it was. There was someone. Used to blame everything on him.
Oh my god, my storage room. I love you.
But man, it's good to hear you guys' voices again. It's been a long time.
It's been a hot minute.
Yeah, Varner and Mark. I mean, you guys.
I just ran over a guy in the boat. I did not see him until he started going. Ah!
And now he's dead. Think of his family.
It did some damage. I don't think it's hurt him. I think it just damaged the boat.
You hear this? He's ending people's families, Brent.
That guy's been dead for 1,000 years, Spock.
You need to send a letter to his wife and kids.
Oh shit! My
Don't
dog.
admit
Oh.
any guilt, but definitely send
Nope.
his wife and kids
No
a
guilt.
message saying, someone killed your husband.
I have it on good authority.
It has been reported.
Sorry, my longboat ran over your husband.
Oh my god, I ate half of like a sorpresa, or however you pronounce it, sausage link, like really nice expensive sausage. I ate half of it. And I'm still coming down. I have an entire California Pizza Kitchen pizza like in the oven right now. Hoping that's gonna do it for me.
You need some bread and stuff.
I
I don't think
know.
the sausage is gonna do anything but food.
I still don't understand why you always choose a drink, do your drink streams on an empty stomach.
It's because like I work until 5 and then I start my stream at 5 and I don't have time to eat. Oh my goodness. And it was like a stream that wasn't even like normally scheduled, but then I found out last minute that my wife was working tonight. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna play Phasmophobia. And then I go live and then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna drink while playing Phasmophobia.
And then you're like, you know what? I should have ate something.
Oh my goodness. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. I got a call coming in.
Hi, honey. How's it going?
Hi, drunk. Honey, are you? I had my
This place
Guinness
is
for
close
the
to
night.
Michelin.
How close are you to Michelin?
It's right across the swamp. That mountain, you saw a swamp on the other side? It's right past
Yep.
that swamp on the other side of the water.
Nice.
I think it's Michelin. It looked like Michelin. If it looks and smells like Michelin's, it's Michelin.
It is Michelin's.
Oh, that's a rock.
I am transferring metal from this place to the other place. You're gonna love this house when it's done, Varner. The interior is gonna be great. I'm gonna go farm all the Certlings tonight, I think. Once I get everything, after I get everything transferred, I'm gonna go farm Certlings. And I'm gonna use all the bronze nails that I have stored everywhere. And I'm gonna make those hangers. I'm gonna use Certling trophies as torches everywhere. I think 17, by the way, on the comfort is max.
Yep, sort of.
I don't think you can get higher.
I think people modded more max than that.
Oh, yeah, probably. I didn't think about modders. I can carry 19 black metal ingots in my inventory at once. Ow, I set myself on fire. Oh god, they're not in my fields, are they? Oh, no one in my field. So it looks like between the workbenches and everything else, it might have worked, Mark.
What's that? Oh, all them.
Yeah,
Well, I shoved one up on the rock north of your place towards the mountain.
I saw that. You build another one up there.
Because that's where they were running from, so just to see if they stop running in from that direction.
So let me ask you guys, how Norse heavy is the story on this game?
I can send you a bunch of screen pictures of the story so far.
It's extremely Norse heavy.
North. Oh
It's
wow.
100% Norse.
Yeah, you're in the actual region of Valheim, which is limbo for the Norse between Helheim and Valhalla, and Odin follows you around as you prove yourself worthy of one or the other.
That's fantastic. What's the coolest like monster you guys have gone up against?
Bone Mass is pretty neat.
Bone mass. Yeah.
I mean, Motor is neat,
I-
but Bone Mass, I think, is mine.
Wonder where I put that picture.
That first one. What's his name? Is
Oh,
pretty cool,
Elkther?
though.
Yeah,
Yeah, when
Elkther
it
was
shoots-
super fucking cool.
Shoots the lightning through the antlers, whatever.
I think he was underplayed. Like, Elkther was
Yeah.
fucking sweet.
But I think that's like, hey, we're going to kick the game off with this, you know,
Yeah.
get you hooked of like, hey,
There's this
This-
badass creature gonna fight.
keep on leveling up. You're going to see cool stuff like this, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
So, I ended up getting to see Thor last night.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of hard to see in that picture, but you see all the lightning coming out. It's literally looks like Santa Claus flying through the sky with lightning bolts shooting out of the freaking whatever he's on, and it's Thor. It's I think the Thor part on that picture ended up being behind the tree a little bit there, but that was I'm just like that's the first time I saw it, Varner. It was during a storm, and I'm sitting there coming up, and I just saw this lightning coming out of this spot, and I just see this object flying through the sky.
That's cool.
I'm just, well, that's a first. But there you go, Brett.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I think the tree was a good one. Bone Mass, he doesn't move fast, so it's not that hard to deal with, but that's still a decent fight because there's so many ads that get thrown
I mean,
on that one.
the tree, we're running around like crazy and all like
Yep.
yelling all the time. Like we're going to die.
Yeah, but
like-
then Mark and I did it last night, and we just, we face tanked the shit out of him. He was like a joke. We in the time that your Elkther and your Bone Mass like superpower goes away, what would we take him down 3 times, 4 times?
Oh, Ecthier was a ton. Bone Mass you can only get twice before we ran.
No, I mean
that guy's
Elder.
tanky.
How many times did we take
I know.
Elder down in the Elkther super?
Oh, I have no idea.
Because that's
A
a
bunch.
5-minute super. I
Like
think we
5
took-
or 6 times.
Yeah,
we
it
took him out.
was fucking ridiculous. It was hilarious.
There's technically a huge lake on this island.
Fish.
Probably.
Fish?
Why is that all greeny? Oh, it's the reflection off those blob.
Sounds like my pizza's done. I'll be back.
Okay.
There you go, Fox. That's actually a pretty big mountain. Or not mountain. I mean lake into this place.
Yeah. I'm waiting. I see it. Wait, oh, so it's but still connected to the ocean. There's like a path out and around
There
that
is, yep.
swamp. I see. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to do a roundabout on this place, so I still gotta go back up all the way around the northwest side.
I was very confused for a second, looking at it like, wait, lake.
Technically, I have no idea how big this thing is. I thought it might be connected to the Bone Mass Island, but it isn't. Because the Bone Mass Island is southwest of here. The one I said I did drive by of.
Yeah. Maybe build a level 2 forge.
Yeah, but that big mountain I said I could see from the base, it's still the same island, technically. It's
Yeah.
just across that lake. So Mistlands is technically, I think, on this island up ahead.
So now I gotta figure out where the fuck I'm gonna put my... Oh, I think I already know where I'm gonna do it. Right here. Right here. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
What?
There's a guy I follow on YouTube, Tyro Magnus, and he normally does like reactions to stuff or this or that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And he's really big into like comic book things and things of that nature. And he put out a video like a few days ago where he's like, I can't tell you about, but I'm super excited, you know, and this and that. He's going to do an interview with Zack Snyder tomorrow.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
because
that is
Thursday
cool.
The Zack Snyder cut. Yeah,
Yeah, so like
that's pretty big.
obviously like the comments, everyone's going like nuts for him and happy for him and everything else, you know, because he's been a huge supporter of the whole like Zack Snyder cut and even beforehand and everything else and stuff. And
I mean, I don't want.
Well,
so I'm super happy for him.
I don't want.
I think Zack Snyder is an amazing director, though.
I think so too. I'm so excited for this Thursday.
I don't. I'm sorry. I don't see how they can change the movie that much. Using the basic same footage, just clever editing.
Well,
No, but it's not just editing. You can change the colorization. You can change the music. Just that alone could change a complete tone of a sequence. Like, and how you edit it can make a huge difference. I mean, you're already taking a movie that was what, hour and a half at theaters, and you're making it 4 hours long. You know, that alone tells
it's like
you,
a whole nother movie added to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there's a whole nother villain. I mean, so the idea is that when the studios got too involved, they cut out so much footage that when you watch, it's Justice League, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Never mind. I was about to go into a rant about Batman versus Superman.
No, it's Justice League.
Well, even the Batman versus Superman, like the Ultimate Edition, like basically the Snyder cut version, that director's cut, that like, it's a lot better.
Yeah.
Because you get context. Or if you watch the theatrical version, you're watching these things, it's like different things happen, and you're like, okay, why did that happen? You know, when you watch the full thing, it's like, oh, okay, like that makes sense because things are more linked. But
And the version we got was like so disjointed. Like for the first hour or so, it didn't even feel like a movie. It just felt like scene after scene after scene.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's because they cut so much footage from it.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously the different like story, some of the story beats and everything else will be the same, but I think the tone of the movie will be completely different.
I did too.
Like,
you know, I'm one of the few people that actually liked the Flash in that movie.
Mine.
There's a lot of people who didn't like the Flash because it's not really Barry Allen.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
But I disagree. Like, I've been reading The Flash for a while, and I feel like the Barry Allen is basically the Spider-Man of the DC universe. And that if you get somebody who's very Spider-Man-like,
Mm-hmm.
you've hit the mark.
That's
Yeah.
snipe. Hey, Batman,
I kind of think they want him to be the older version of the Flash, because as he gets older, he's like a genius. He gains
Right, they don't want the
knowledge
kid
for his
version.
lifetime. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
no, it's
and
a
when it comes
hoe,
to
right?
Zack, and when it comes to Zack Snyder in general, like I know, like I personally think this is just my opinion. I think Man of Steel is one of the best superhero movies made. Period. I absolutely, as someone who likes Superman, like Man of Steel's like finally someone hits like someone finally pointed out the idea that's like this dude is not going to necessarily feel comfortable or welcome in this world. Secondly, how the idea of how would people actually react if this person existed, and actually touch on it. And third, something I've always thought about, dude, if someone as powerful as Superman and they fought each other, the destruction would be huge.
It would
So-
be massive.
Massive. So in Man of Steel, when they actually showed at the end, I know some people that like upset them. I'm like, no, thank you. Finally. Like, this is a young Superman, beginning of his career. Like, the damage
What was
to a
it?
city would be insane.
When was it when they kept complaining about like how much damage they were causing? It was a movie. It might have been like X-Men back in the late 90s when they're like talking about how much damage they caused, so the government can't support them anymore and all this other crap.
Oh yeah.
And they never really went back to that. And all these newer Avengers, DC, all that stuff, they never really went back to that side, except for like the Hulk. They didn't like the Hulk
Yeah.
because he caused too much damage. Out of all the Avengers, they always caused too much damage. But they
Well,
went after the Hulk.
They touch
one
on it with
one video.
Spider-Man in the animated series.
true.
Yep.
Well, they even do it in the live action film with the Falcon.
Yeah.
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 Or Vulture, I mean. Vulture.
Yeah, because Nick Fury's trying to tell him, hey, you can't just go around killing things. You gotta collateral damage is a thing, bud, and you gotta pay attention to that.
Yep. And that was Vulture's actual job, is cleaning up after the Avengers of New York.
Yeah, and then he was skimming from the side.
Yeah. That was such a great story beat. That was such a good idea.
Yeah, it was really great.
I'm kind of
That's
excited.
a great way to make a villain.
Well, they're building up to the Sinister Six,
Yeah.
Yep.
which is gonna be Sony's after Sony takes Spider-Man back, which is probably gonna happen after the next Spider-Man. I don't think Marvel's gonna have them after that.
Hopefully we get more than 3 Spider-Man movies in the series.
You're gonna get more than 3, but what I think they're gonna do, I think Marvel, and I talked to Adam about it, and I think he's right. I think what Marvel's going to do is talk with Sony. Sony's gonna take Peter Parker Spider-Man back and own it, and Marvel won't get it, but we'll get either Spider-Gwen or Miles Morales or both.
We'll probably get Ben Reilly. That's my guess. Is we'll get Ben Reilly so that we can still have Tom Holland. If they're building up with the Spider-Verse to the Identity Crisis storyline. Sorry, I'm eating pizza as well.
You're fine.
You're fine.
It's fine.
So if we get the Identity Crisis storyline that happens around the Carnage and Venom storyline, which is what they're building towards,
Yeah. Carnage is next. Coming up.
we are going to have Spider-Man die, essentially. At least this is how it happens in the story. Dr. Octopus 2, which is Octavia, it's a female, which is the one you see in Spider-Verse.
Okay.
She's the one who kills Peter Parker. But not before he gets the black suit Spider-Man. And they have a clone of him. And the clone thinks he's Spider-Man, right? Because he's like, I'm Peter Parker. Well, he finally comes to terms with being a clone. So he can't go as Peter Parker anymore. He has to come up with something else. So he becomes Ben Reilly. Named after Uncle Ben. I forget where the Riley comes from. But his Spider-Man name is the Scarlet Spider. Wait, Scarlet Spider? Oh my god, I'm so drunk I can't remember. Something like that. He wears the Spider-Man outfit, but he's got a blue sweatshirt over the top, which is pretty much what they were alluding to in the first Spider-Man movie. You know,
That's kind of like what DC when they do a clone of Superman, the Superboy, whatever, and he wears like the black T-shirt with the red Superman symbol.
yeah.
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 So MCU might get Ben Reilly, which is totally fine because he's a big character. And Sony might get Spider-Man. Both companies can use Tom Holland because they are different characters. And we can still have Spider-Gwen, which is Ghost Spider now. She's no longer called Spider-Gwen. They rebranded her as the Ghost Spider.
Oh. We can still get Spider-Pig, too.
Yeah. Spider-Ham, Peter Porker.
Spider-Ham, Peter Porker, yeah.
I love Peter Porker so much.
No, I want Noir Spider-Man played by Nick Cage again.
Yes, written similarly to the movie. If he's written in the comics, he's so boring and bland. He doesn't talk like that at all.
The animated movie?
Right.
Yeah.
If he talks like the animated movie, heck yeah, I'm all for it. But if he's written similarly to his comics, man, you're going to be put to sleep.
I mean, it all comes down to where Sony wants to play ball or not, because they own all the rights. So
right.
And you know they're going to want to, especially with the amount of money it's making. They're going to want to take it back sooner than later.
Depends, dude. They might not want to share it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's.
Well, yeah,
they
might not
say
want to share,
that.
but they're going to take it back. But
that's what.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like in the past, it's like, well, we'll put Iron Man and we'll put this and that, and with the movie, it's like, well, they don't have Iron Man anymore. They don't have, that sort of thing. Like Sony may be like, you know what? We're starting to hit home runs on our side too. We could do this solo now.
They're hitting home runs because Disney has taken over. Kevin Feige is like in charge of the Sony stuff.
Well, the animated Spider-Verse thing.
Oh yeah. No, if they keep making those animated, I'm all for it, man. Spider-Verse is one of my favorite Marvel movies.
If you do that setup live action form, I mean, that thing will just print money.
So much. Oh, I gotta do your push.
Yeah, I mean, and there's so many possibilities. You can make every single character have their own
for 10 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and mark that off.
Exactly. And after every
three or
four movies, you have your Avengers style movie, which is Spider-Man, where all of them together or whatever.
Yeah, think about all the different Spider-Man characters. I'm excited if they add Spider-Woman. All right, I have such a crush on Jessica Drew. She is so hot.
Well, they already did.
Right. Well, I'm saying like as a main character, live action.
Oh yeah, no, they're already doing it for live action.
Spider-Woman.
Yeah, that's been announced.
I don't know how they're gonna do her unless they put her in like a Deadpool style movie, because she has a mouth like Deadpool. She's funny, similar to Deadpool, but not as extreme. And she's kind of a villain too. She plays the hero for half of it. She plays the villain for half of it. She kind of bounces back and forth depending, because she's highly susceptible to mind control. And I don't know how I'm being coherent right now. If I'm not making sense, please let me know.
Not only are they doing the movie, they already have the director. Olivia Wilde is directing it.
Whoa! I think I've seen a movie. Spider-Woman.
Oh,
that's so exciting.
So yeah, it's not only announced, they have the director.
Yep.
I hope the costume is very similar.
Like Olivia Wilde's so awesome.
She really is awesome. And I can't remember. I think she's directed before, and I think I've liked her movie. What was her movie?
I forgot the movie. It was a good. I'll look it up real quick.
She won. What was it? Cannes movie festival, or one of them with one of her directorial debuts.
Wow. Yeah. I think she's very talented all around. So I'm definitely excited to see what she can bring to the overall story.
My thing
is, she better do it justice because I love that character.
Okay, the one where she got, where she did great is that Booksmart.
Oh, Booksmart, that's right. Oh my god,
she directed that movie.
I want to see that movie. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
My goodness. All right, give me a second. I gotta grab more pizza. I'm finally coming down from my alcoholism.
Good job, Truth.
Yeah, I know.
Fortune to be an alcoholic.
To create the third on that they still haven't done yet is kick-ass.
I don't think they're going to after the backlash they got from the actors.
Yeah, which is a shame.
It was. Like, I understand where Jim Carrey was coming from, but dude, no.
Well, he shouldn't have a huge voice to start with. He's only in the second. I remember all the stuff that happened. He just literally ruined that cast, though.
Yep.
Who are we talking about?
Jim Carrey.
Carrey with Kick-Ass.
Yes. It was a good idea at first, but then he decided to change his stance on violence, like midway.
Well, he started bringing out. Yeah, he just made it all political
Yeah.
since he got into. Yeah, it is what it is.
It's like, yeah, that's cool and convenient for you after you've made your millions on doing movies that have had violence. But hey, cool, bro. I'm glad you're taking a stance now.
Which at this point kind of cracks me up because Sonic and now Sonic 2 is no less violent. They just turn it cartoony.
Yep. No, it's
Not blood.
I can't express how dumb it is. Like, if you're a type person who takes that stance from day one, cool. And I'm not saying people can't change or this or that, but I think it is tone deaf when you've made millions. It's like you didn't only make a career, you made more. You made generational wealth. I think people don't understand what generational wealth is and how much money that truly is.
Like his kids'
And
kids may never have to work.
And he's made generational wealth off of it. And then now you're saying you can't do that. I'm sorry, you just can't.
Yeah.
Like, you just can't do it. Stop. Like, people that do that sort of stuff. Now, as I said, if it's day one and that's just your opinion from day one, cool. You know, like, that's a totally different thing. There are people like that out there, but yeah.
And dude, it was like 5 minutes after that movie came out too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, seriously, you
It was like-
He
cannot.
bombed that. He bombed that movie.
I mean, the movie wasn't great, anyways.
I know,
Really?
but the press didn't like.
I hated that movie. I was so upset with the way the second movie came out.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think it was that bad.
I thought they ruined what they built up in the first one. I thought it was violence, like super ultra violent, but to prove a point, you know, like to showcase like how we will watch anything super violent and how people want to see that kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
And then, but they showcase it's like you have to be that violent in order to maintain such a status as these superheroes, right? There's no way they can survive and thrive without doing this sort of violence. But then the second one, I don't know, it's kind of forgettable to me. I don't even know what their message was. But Mark Miller, the guy who wrote the comic for that whole series, he's just one of those guys that's just like, hey, I'm gonna put as much crazy violence and gore into my stories as possible, which is fine. But you just have to know that when you go into a Mark Miller story, that's what's going to happen.
Yep.
It's like Tarantino. You wouldn't go into a Tarantino
exactly
movie.
it. That's
Yeah.
what he was starting off.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question. I'm kind of curious about your opinion.
Yeah.
Kind of jumping back on Justice League thing.
Okay.
So this is, well, I'm kind of curious what's going to happen. So obviously Wonder Woman 84 is kind of flopped, right? And people's reception of it wasn't amazing.
I enjoyed
right.
it.
So
Right. The biggest reason why is because the first one was such a powerhouse film for female empowerment, and the second one is like she needs a man.
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with just the fact. So this is the point I'm going to make. So in the first one, she's a warrior princess, right? Basically.
Right. I haven't seen the 84, so please no spoilers.
Okay, I'm not. Okay, I won't. So, but she is different in the second one, right? So I'm sure you know that if you've read some stuff already, you already know that. The main point I want to make is in Justice League, you know she's going to be back to full throttle warrior princess, and people are going to go nuts for it. So, obviously, with the third Wonder Woman movie coming out, how they handle that situation, you know, like they want to take a certain stance with her, but at the same time, the thing that people like is her being a pure badass. You know,
True though.
it's like what do you do? You know, like
She's the female Superman, you know. And
she it. Like,
And she actually has more interesting powers than Superman. Superman, for me, I hated Superman.
I fucking hate
forever.
Superman.
The only time I ever liked Superman was Man of Steel.
Well, Superman isn't so much. This is why I like Superman, and the reason why I like Man of Steel so much. Like, Man of Steel is everything that makes Superman interesting. Like, Superman is interesting not so much for, like, oh, beating the villains or this or that. It's just the idea that, like, really play off the. I hate the idea that it's like, oh, Superman's an awkward, bumbling person. It's like, no, I like the idea that Superman is looking around everywhere, and it's like, I don't freaking belong here.
Right.
Like, I know I don't. Like, I don't feel like I belong. And no matter what I do, I will not. You know?
Yep.
And it's equivalent of being a true genius in a room full of normal people. You know, you'll try to talk with people, but you're going to feel different, you know?
For sure.
So,
I feel that way every day.
so it's one of those things where like
Thank
that,
you for gracing us with your presence.
Hey, you know what? At least I'm staying way more humble than anyone else you've ever known.
I will say this: if you haven't started the new Lois and Superman show on CW,
I have not.
watch the
I
first
tend to
two
stay-
episodes. It's
Okay.
great, and they really touch on the idea. This isn't spoilers; they show it right from the get-go. He's already established as Superman. He's already married to Lois, and he already has 2 kids, right? And the thing they really play off of, right from the first episode, where it's like, him being a good Superman means he's a shitty father.
Right.
Because he's a father who isn't around. And his kids, rightfully, are not a fan. And they don't know, you know, that sort of thing. And then, but he also can't be an amazing husband either, because he can't be there for Lois. So he's constantly like, well, shit, like, it's a guy who can't win, you know?
Right.
And the most powerful being in the world can't win. I think that's very interesting, you know, as a character. For me, personally.
I agree with all your points. Every single one. I'm going to probably ruin Man of Steel for you right now. It is, for me, the best Dragon Ball Z movie we're ever going to get. Because Superman is so Goku in that situation. And General Zod is Vegeta. Hardcore. And if you look at the parallels between both Dragon Ball Z and Superman, it's like it's like the creator of Dragon Ball Z completely just wrote Dragon Ball with Superman in mind, right? So I've always thought that, like, when I started watching it, I'm like, there are so many parallels. For example, that father scenario that you're talking about, Goku in Dragon Ball Z is the strongest person not only on Earth but in the galaxy, right? Like, that's the whole idea. But he's a terrible father. Horrible father, because he can't be around. He's got to continually train and protect not only Earth, but anywhere that's being oppressed. Yeah, anywhere that's being oppressed. And Vegeta, who is General Zod, thinks that he's doing the right thing, but he goes about it way wrong, right? Especially at the beginning. Vegeta's like a villain in Dragon Ball Z until, you know, after their major fight, and even for a long time after, you know, it takes Vegeta a long time to get on board.
Even when he's a good guy, he's like that gray good guy. He's like,
yeah,
I'll be a good guy just so you don't kick my ass again.
Pretty much, but he's always training. You know, like him and Goku have like this competition with each other to see who can be the strongest,
Kakarot.
which is very Kakarot. It's over 9,000. Yes, I do a good Vegeta. But Vegeta and Kakarot's story about how, like, they're so competitive to be the best is very similar to Superman and General Zod's, right? Like, they're both trying to be, in essence, the savior of their people. They just go about it completely different ways. Sorry, that's the end of my rant.
Oh no, it's all good. Like,
Man of Steel is Dragon Ball Z.
My brother can't stand Superman.
I
he
can't
thinks
either.
He's the most. He thinks he's the most worthless,
Yup.
overpowered character, and it's not fun
No
to
wonder
watch
Tim and I
him
get
or
along
this
so
or that,
well.
and
You know
all this other junk. And it's like, well, that's kind of not the point of Superman, but okay.
I
no
thought the
wonder
same
Tim and
thing.
I get along so well.
I hated Superman for those exact same reasons. I love Man of Steel, and it got me interested in Superman. So when they well, it wasn't really a reboot, but in 2018-19, they came out with a new Superman series, right, in comics. And it kind of humanizes him a lot more.
Hmm.
And it really drew me into the character quite a bit. I don't know if you know, but like in I think it was 2019, late 2019, early 2020, Superman finally told the world that he's Clark Kent. So, like, that's a thing now. So the world, the world now knows that Superman is Clark Kent.
Oh, so that's who he is?
Yeah.
You mean that guy, the glass looks just like him, isn't the same person?
It blows my mind too. Like, I mean, Clark Kent wears glasses, Superman doesn't. No, but I gave up that series just because I was reading too much, and I thought I would go with Green Lantern a little bit more, and I even gave up The Flash after reading like 70 issues of The Flash. Because I'm such a Spider-Man fan. Spider-Man's my favorite superhero in the Marvel universe.
Yep.
And The Flash is basically Spider-Man of the DC universe.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I remember my wife, Marissa, she's not a fan of like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. I'm like, well, yeah, the first few films, because she talked about like how she feels like, well, Spider-Man's just depressing. I'm like, actually, that's probably the more realistic depiction
Yeah, I
of
was gonna
Spider-Man.
say,
Like,
it's very realistic.
That's actually very comic accurate. Like,
Yeah.
Peter Parker's poor.
Yep.
Peter Parker has a rough life, and he's looking around like, man,
His parents are gone. His uncle dies, and his aunt is so old that he has to take care of her.
Yeah.
In high school, I mean, come on.
Well, at the same time, with like no mind, this and that, and then he's supposed to save people at the same time. Then
And
he
not
tries
get paid for it.
not get paid for it, and then he has to make money from taking pictures of himself. And
With a
then,
boss
like,
who hates him so much.
yeah, with a boss who hates him, and then like eventually a girlfriend who resents him because of his popularity, because of he's gone all time, because of this and that. Like, I think Spider-Man is like, that's way more realistic. Like,
It really is. And the thing
It
is every girlfriend resents him. Every single
yeah.
one. Betty Brant, Gwen Stacy,
Mm-hmm.
Mary Jane, even the Black Widow. Not Black Widow, Black Cat.
Yeah, Black.
She resents him for a while. Poor guy can't catch a break.
Wait, isn't Gwen Stacy Spider-Gwen?
She is in a different dimension.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And
She dies on Earth 616.
Yep.
So in different Spider-Verse, she becomes Spider-Man.
That's right. And there's like this whole thing, like Peter's trying to reconcile or like say he's sorry to Gwen, and she's like, "I'm not your Gwen." It's hard for him to like make that connection.
Make them understand that she has no idea the fuck he's apologizing for.
Exactly.
Like, you can apologize, bud, but I don't know why, and I'm not the person you should be apologizing to. That person's not here.
Well, it took an entire pizza, but I think I'm sober again.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I agree with the idea of like just humanize, like it's just good writing if you can humanize someone. Like, I think the like MCU,
That's
as much as everyone makes fun of some of their story writings, like people who talk about like, you know, movies or this or that, like they're really into movies in general. It's like, I think of Thor and how well of a job they took a god and made it where it's like, this is a god who keeps on failing, basically.
Constantly.
He's constantly failing.
And not only
And it's
constantly
like,
failing, he's constantly failing and constantly neglecting his duty as king of his people.
well,
Like, trying to throw that off.
while at the same time he's actually trying. He's not being lazy about it. Like he's trying not to fail, and he keeps on failing anyway.
Well, until
Like he's just not good enough.
until
you
the
know?
last
Yeah.
then he wasn't trying. Fat Thor was just like, fuck it, I'm done.
Yeah.
He wrote,
Well, that's a guy that like, yeah.
That's a guy that's just fucking broken. That dude hit rock bottom and he had nowhere else to go.
Yeah,
Well, just-
and that first when they showed that, I'm like, yeah, that's funny, but I'm like, okay, I hope that's not where they're going. But then when they show him when he's with his mom, did this and that, it's like, okay, there it is.
How
That's-
fucking broken he was.
Yeah, and how like much that messed him up, you know,
Mhm.
and how much like he needed her as kind of like a, you
Like,
know, a guiding light.
Yeah. She was his
Well-
arrow.
kind of going with the whole Thor thing. You know, is like, sure, he keeps messing up, but we haven't even gotten to Donald Blake yet. Okay, they did it as a joke in Thor 1 where they had a name tag that said Donald Blake, but Donald Blake is also Thor. He's a human on Earth that can take up Mjolnir whenever Thor needs to take a break, right? So Thor has seen some stuff. He's seen some stuff that would drive anybody probably insane. So from time to time, he needs to take like a week vacation or a year vacation, whatever it is. So he calls on what he considers a friend, Donald Blake, and he's like this.
That's his roommate, right?
Well, it's like a physician, somebody else who's like just really awesome, you know, and is worthy enough to wield Mjolnir. So he's able to give Mjolnir to Donald Blake here and there, with the understanding that when he's done with his sabbatical, he can come back and take up the mantle of Thor again, right? Well, recently they have decided, Donny Cates, who is one of the best comic writers out there, and he's been given such huge leeway in the entire Marvel universe right now. He's writing Venom, Thor. He's created Null and like that entire new symbiote god, which is probably going to be making an appearance soon. Like he's that popular. But he's writing Thor, and in the Thor story, you know, for years, for decades even, Donald Blake has been a character. Well, recently they have decided to give Donald Blake a little bit more background and story, and it looks like Odin, Loki, Thor, any of them have kept Donald Blake in like a multiverse dimension with fake people, fake scenarios, the whole deal, and Donald Blake doesn't even know. Like he's been
testing him.
No, not even testing him, just kind of keeping him in like a gerbil cage. All right? And just keeping him happy, giving him stuff to do, the whole deal. And the problem is he found out that he's been basically a pet this whole time instead of a friend, somebody respected and acknowledged for his deeds. That Asgard has been keeping him under wraps, basically. So he did not take that well. So he goes to Valheim or wherever it is to get a weapon, and he becomes an ultra villain now. He's like an ultra. Yeah, Nedevil, whatever.
Nevadalier or whatever. It's how it's
Nevadalier. Right. So he gets a weapon, and he is now a major villain against Thor, and he is just so mad, right? He's like trying to kill all of Asgard because they've lied to him and kept him prisoner for all these years.
He's like that giant guy in the last movie. Must kill everyone. The one, what's his name?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Dinklage's character, yeah.
He's got a big heart on for destroying the entire place.
No, not Peter Dinklage, the demon.
The god demon thing.
I forget what his name is. Oh my god, I just watched the movie. My wife and I just went back and watched every single Marvel movie. We finished last night with Captain Marvel.
Oh, from Doctor Strange?
No, from Thor Ragnarok. You know, the one where he gets the crown?
Yeah,
Isn't
crown,
it Ragnarok?
Yeah.
He might be called Ragnarok. Or has he got an actual name?
No, he's got an actual name.
The event is Ragnarok.
Yeah,
right?
dude, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I hope, I think it'd be really, really cool if Taika Waititi puts Donald Blake actually in Thor: Love and Thunder, because we also got a glimpse, just the ever so smallest glimpse of Beta Ray Bill, who's the other Thor.
Did you guys see the picture of Natalie Portman?
I was going to say, I think they're just
ripped?
going to focus. I think they're just going to
she's
focus on
fucking
Lady
ripped.
Thor.
I don't know if they're going to just focus on Lady Thor. Taika, he's really great at world building, and I think he's fantastic to add to the whole mix. You know, put him and Jon Favreau together, and that's where you get that really fun Mandalorian episode with the stormtroopers that were cracking jokes. You know, I just
Yeah, and Taika Waititi will get his own. He has his own Star Wars movie.
yeah.
too,
I think
that's
he's a brilliant person, and he understands you know, like serious situations, but making them lighthearted just so that they're easily digestible for the
Yeah.
viewer.
Stop taking everything
Thor-
so serious.
Yeah, Thor
Absolutely.
Ragnarok is freaking.
It saved the
awesome.
series for me.
It's
To be
Yeah.
honest, the second one, that was very disappointing.
yeah, it was.
Yes.
like
Oh
one of
my
the most-
god.
Second one was not good.
I liked
And that
it.
was Malekith. Malekith. He's one of the major villains, like on par with Thanos. And they one movie him. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yep.
And you have Eccleston as Malekith, and that's all you get. It's so frustrating. Oh my god! And the thing is Thor 2 was a pretty good movie. I watched it. You know what? It's forgettable and boring, but it's still well, put together. And
It was a good movie. It was just not what everyone kind of was expecting.
exactly, I think it was too serious. It missed the mark on the Thor humor. It was very much more in the Doctor Strange kind of seriousness. And it didn't feel like a Thor movie.
Yep.
And I think just them adding the ether, which is one of the Infinity Stones, like just willy-nilly, it was kind of stupid. It made me a little angry, but
There's a lot of different. When you have as many movies as the MCU does, you're gonna have.
You're
they
gonna
definitely
miss
have some
fires.
flops
Yeah.
here and there.
luckily Thor 2 is the only quote-unquote bad one. I wouldn't even call it bad. It's just
The second
not as
Ant-Man
exciting.
movie.
second Ant-Man movie.
Was great.
I would put Thor 2 and second Ant-Man movie on the same tier.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I liked
they're-
Ant-Man and the Wasp a lot.
Yeah, it's enjoyable, but it's
It's
not
en-
as fun as the
Yeah.
rest of the MCU.
yeah,
Like,
it's
I
not as
love
good.
Evangeline
It's-
Lilly, like, so much.
And if we're gonna throw second movies in, Guardians 2 it wasn't that bad, but they were very straight lined on the story in that one. I felt like, and it is what it is. I'm still ready for Guardians 3 whenever that ever gets
Yeah.
made.
Yeah,
next
thankfully,
20 years.
James Gunn is back.
Yeah,
It's 2022, I think, is when that's supposed to come out.
Yes.
So next year.
Phase 5.
Been a lot of
But-
promises
but-
with that one
but-
before it's
but-
ever even started.
I
But-
think
but
Thor: Love and Thunder comes out first,
yes,
which means
I do too.
technically they are in Thor and Love and Thunder because they have to explain what happens before when he's with the Guardians initially.
yes. I also think. Did you guys watch all of WandaVision?
Yes.
Is what I'm about to say. It
Mark
won't spoil.
Mark
All right,
hasn't.
Mark
Mark
has not. Mark
hasn't.
has not. No,
Okay.
no.
I will try to say this.
I'll mute.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say it without trying to spoil anything. I think WandaVision has set up so many different things, but the most important thing that I think it set up was the what's going to happen in Captain Marvel 2.
Oh, with
Yeah.
yes,
Yes, with those two characters.
yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I like
So-
how she's taking on her mother's name.
I was going to say, don't say more if Mark's listening.
Yeah, if he's still listening. But I think WandaVision, everybody was expecting it to set up like Fantastic Four, X-Men, things like that.
I
I
wasn't.
think it was more setting up Captain Marvel 2, and Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
And
I
Doctor
think it's
Strange too.
yeah, exactly. Doctor Strange 2 as well.
The Doctor Strange, the Spider-Man, and that
I already
WandaVision
know
are
who
all
the
connected.
big bad's going to be for Phase 4. I have a really hunch. Really.
All right, who's
stiff
your hunch? Who's your
Caphone.
hunch? Who?
Chthon,
I don't know who
the
that
god
is.
of chaos, the one that gives Wanda her powers.
I could see that character as a one-off villain.
No, he's gonna be a one-off. He's just gonna be the big bad at the end of 4 that her and Strange are gonna have to team up, and they're gonna do the
Gotcha.
whole culmination of them. He's dead at the end of Phase 4. But
Because you
then-
know Nightmare is the villain of Doctor Strange too.
yes, but Nightmare's a patsy of Chthon. He works for Chthon.
He works for Chthon. I guess Chthon. I don't know the character Chthon, but I know he works for Mephisto,
Well, the
which is
problem,
also a WandaVision.
well, the problem with Mephisto is
It's China.
China, yeah.
Yeah,
if you're different
because they
stuff from
can't-
that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
China can't have depictions of the devil. So
But granted, there's ways around that. They could be like, "Oh, this isn't the devil." You know, they'll just
Just like
change
they did
it.
in Thor: Love and Thunder. I mean,
yeah, they could just make it a
Yeah.
spirit or something,
Yeah,
or
Yeah.
another god. They could just
Yeah.
make it a god, and that would just handle it.
but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Chthon. The way they built up the Darkhold. Chthon wrote the Darkhold. He's the
Okay, well,
author of the Darkhold.
I'm gonna have to look up that character because I actually don't know that character.
Are you still muted, Mark?
But my theory for the overall major villain, like the next Thanos, is actually going to be Atlantis.
I don't know if they're gonna have a Thanos level villain again.
Yeah, they will. They're going to have to. They're going to have to keep on.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to go
Escalating.
Galactus just yet. I think we're going to see glimpses of Galactus.
Who did
I think
that?
the moment that the Fantastic Four come into the mix, Silver Surfer is going to bring Galactus.
Yeah.
But I think Annihilus. Sorry, I got the hiccups. Annihilus is going to be our major villain because Annihilus is stronger than Thanos. Even uses Thanos as a patsy. Annihilus is the one that destroys Xandar, which creates Nova. Okay, which we haven't destroyed Xandar yet, and Guardians of the Galaxy 3 could show Nova and Adam Warlock.
I was gonna say
which
you
would-
better say fucking Adam Warlock. You can't get to Nihilus and the destruction of Xandar without Warlock.
Exactly, you can't.
Honestly, I think we'll learn a lot, not from Doctor Strange, from the Eternals movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Direction
Eternal
they're going.
or Shang-Chi. I think we're gonna learn a lot from
yeah.
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi, you're gonna get a lot. Yeah.
I just for me, I think the Eternals movie is pretty much going to let us know where they're going, what direction.
I think so too. I mean, the Eternals might be like our new Avengers.
Dude, they're dropping a lot of money on the Eternals.
Yeah,
So
and that's the one with what's his face, Kumail Nanjiani, right?
yeah, and they have a whole bunch of actors in that. Like that is like almost Avengers style with how many different actors they have in it too. Granted, you don't know how much they're in the movie or
But
not.
look how much they're doing for Secret Invasion too.
Right. Secret Invasion is going to be huge. That's Captain Marvel 2 and Guardians of the Galaxy 3 are probably going to touch on Skrull Kree War, so Secret Invasion or Secret War.
Yeah.
But some of that's going to depend too on like how well Captain Marvel 2 does box office.
Actually, I think they're going to get rid of Brie Larson.
I think so too. I think they're going to.
Not only because people have taken poorly to Brie Larson as a person,
Yeah.
but because of other events coming up, and also because Captain Marvel is too strong. I think
Yeah.
they're going to be like, shoot, we really screwed the pooch on
We
this.
messed up.
We messed up. We need to get rid of Captain Marvel and start over because we can't have somebody at Captain Marvel's level. Even if they have Adam Warlock and Nova and Scarlet Witch, who are like seriously some of the most powerful characters in the Marvel
Like,
universe.
Adam Warlock can literally snap Captain Marvel out of existence.
Yeah, Adam Warlock is insane, and he becomes a major villain too, which will be really
He
cool.
becomes death.
Death. He becomes death. Yeah,
No, correction, not death. Life. He becomes a god of life.
I think he becomes both.
No. The lady's death. That's who keeps.
Oh, that's
Deadpool
right.
alive.
That's the one.
He becomes a god of
And
life.
Thanos is
which
in love with her.
Yeah, and you think that's a good thing, but that means cancer can't die either.
Yep.
Evil things, bad things can't die, and he keeps bad things alive.
So yeah, we'll see how they handle Adam Warlock.
But-
We may not even get an Adam Warlock that lasts more than just Guardians of the
I don't
Galaxy.
know. I
Yeah.
don't know because the whole purpose of Adam was to defeat Thanos. That's how
Yep.
he became life. Is he literally made a deal with death to become her counterpart in life, and he contained life within his own being until they could kill Thanos. But once Thanos was dead, he couldn't control it anymore and lost control.
But honestly, Thanos is not dead. Like, he's dead in our universe.
Oh, he's alive in so many other universes, yeah.
So many other universes, and we're getting Doctor Strange, like, trying to fix the multiverse.
And
it would not surprise me.
That's
if
where I
he
think
comes
Chthon
back.
comes in. So I think Wanda, part of multiverse is Wanda goes. Are you still muted, Mark? Okay, so
He's gone. He's just
gone.
he went home.
Okay, so I think
sorry,
Wanda,
Mark.
when he reads the Darkhold, when she reads the Darkhold, you see in that little scene she hears Billy and Tommy.
Right.
So I think she goes trolling the multiverse trying to find them.
I think that's where things go bad.
Yes, I think she leaves doors open. She's not realizing she leaves open, and it lets the bad in. And I think that's Chthon, because Chthon's right now locked in death. He's in his own special realm in the multiverse he can't get out of. Death has locked him away because he's so fucking bad that even Death's like, yeah, no, dog, you need to go bye-bye. And I think she lets him out by accident.
Honestly, I would I know Marvel's not going to do it. I would absolutely love it. Because, they kind of made where she's like a anti-hero at this point, right? And she always has been. But at the same point, I would absolutely love it if the multiverse thing, to get what she wants, she kind of goes nutso again. But then at the same time, what's anyone going to do about it?
Right. It's because it's Scarlet
what's anyone
Witch,
going to do?
I've had this conversation that she actually becomes like the reoccurring bad, not like the one big baddie, but the reoccurring.
Yeah.
I'm going to be good for now because I need to be good. But overall, fuck you guys. I'm me, and this is what I want.
It's one of those things where you have an individual that's like, hey,
Ragnar says he likes this.
We can use her for now, and stuff like that, but eventually, like, the whole thing where obviously everyone read up with the different stuff because what was happening with WandaVision, where with the idea where they have to decide where to keep her around or not, right? And they're talking about the idea of like killing her, so and stuff. So like, I would like if they went. They're not going to.
No,
because that would be too dark.
Phase 4 and part of Phase 5 is solely on Scarlet Witch's shoulders.
I think so too. I think she's going to be a major character in the upcoming.
I think they're building up Young Avengers.
Yeah,
and West Coast Avengers.
Yes, and there's going to be a segment of that where she is the bad, where she's going to be the bad. The Avengers are going to be
being trained.
Yeah, and the Avengers are going to be no more. She's going to do her, not quite, but almost House of M style bullshit, and all the heroes are going to be like, fuck this, we're out. And they're going to go the different ways. And the Young Avengers are going to come together, and she's going to realize, maybe I was a little bit too much of a bitch. I'm going to come back to the fold.
Yeah. And the story of the character from WandaVision that makes their appearance towards the end.
Yes.
That character actually is a character that's not necessarily a bad character. They are one that is typically, they do bad things, but they're ultimately good.
They're an anti-hero.
Yeah, I wouldn't even go as far as calling them an anti-hero. I think they started off bad with because of the way they were treated for hundreds of years. But ultimately, they want to train and teach Scarlet Witch
which
because
one are we talking about? Oh, her?
Yes.
Purple?
They're basically Loki at that point.
Purple, exactly.
Oh, yeah. Because they did hint that she's coming back multiple times, that she's going to be basically Scarlet Witch's guiding light at some point.
Absolutely. And that character is actually somebody who teaches Scarlet Witch how to use the witch arts. So we'll see. I think they're going to be like an old one, but for Scarlet Witch.
I don't think she's going to be the new Sorcerer Supreme. I think Benedict Cumberbatch and Doctor Strange are here to stay. Because actually, Lone Wolf, here's the thing. They have yet to grant Doctor Strange the title of Sorcerer Supreme. He has not earned that title yet. So
We've all assumed it, but it's never been
correct.
said.
I think Multiverse of Madness at the end is when he's going to earn the title of Sorcerer Supreme
Yeah.
and rebuild the Sanctums.
Yep, and I'm excited what they're going to do with Mordo.
Because he's already in Multiverse of Madness, so you know he's going to be the reoccurring bad in that, right? He's going to be the main bad focus for that film. As they said,
I think he's going to be the Loki
for,
bad.
Yeah, he's going to be the Loki bad. Yeah.
Yeah, and there'll be someone. Yeah, I agree with
and
you.
And Nightmare will be the main bad.
Yep, and then you're gonna find out Nightmare was just a puppet for someone else, whether it's Mephisto or Chthon, and then they're gonna go into that.
I'm just shocked because
Look up Chthon while we're talking.
With the WandaVision thing, like, I was just shocked because it's like, man, that'd be such an easy way to bring in all the mutants. So it's like, okay, so if they're not going to go, they can't just go like I forgot which comic book, all the mutants are on an island. Well, that's very, very Black Panther-ish. That's very, very Wonder Woman-ish. Like, these are Grand Wonder Woman's DC, but the thing is, people have seen it in movies before, so they'll be like, oh, here we go again, an island and place that everyone didn't know about. Like, so it's one of these things where I'm very curious how they're going to go about bringing, like, all these people in, because they're going to.
I already know how.
It's a lot of money.
They told you in WandaVision. She's house imming it, but instead of saying no more mutants, she's going to accidentally create mutants. Because that's how how she created what's her
those two.
Yeah, those two. Using the hex, accidentally created them. I think during Doctor Strange 2, she's going to hex the entire fucking universe by accident. And it's gonna create House of M. She's gonna create all the mutants. She's gonna be the mother of mutants, which in one of the House of M things is a thing.
Kind of hoping that they would do a Krakoa thing to bring all the mutants in. Like the Krakoa is the Hickman story that's been going on for a couple years now, and it's the main X-Men story. Krakoa is like an island nation that's living. Krakoa itself is, I wouldn't call them a mutant, but they're like a giant tree. And the mutants can use these little flowers. They plant them everywhere, and it creates a portal to Krakoa, right?
Oh, almost like Black Panther. A flower that takes you someplace.
Yeah. But I was thinking that they would probably do something along those lines, that maybe a portal will show up of some sort, and we will still have Krakoa, but in this universe, it's not on Earth. Maybe it's on another planet of some sort, and that's where we get our like Earth 53 or whatever it is. 616 is the main Earth that we're on.
What is the significance of 616?
I don't know. It's just the name C616 or something like that, or Earth 616. And that's the.
So hang on. So Lone Wolf, yes, she's supposed to be Magneto's daughter until the end of House of M series. Once you find out the House of M, that you find out she's been lied to her whole life, and she's not really Magneto's daughter. She's really a shard of Mephisto, son of Chthon. Her and her brother were shards of Mephisto. Like Mephisto's soul, when something happened to him way back in the day, and two shards broke off of him, and they created Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. And then that's why Chthon's obsessed with her.
Yeah, but in the MCU, they've dropped the whole Magneto thing because of the whole Sony, Disney,
Fox
split. That's right.
Yep.
That's right. Fox did X-Men, right?
Yep.
So they just dropped that whole idea, especially when Fox came out with X-Men. Was it Apocalypse that had Magneto at the beginning and his daughter?
Yeah,
is in the woods.
And the daughter gets killed. Yep.
Right. So once we saw that, it's like, okay, they've dropped the whole Magneto is Scarlet Witch.
That's why I think they're really leaning on that House of M. Because they kind of get rid of that whole Magneto thing, and they go, like you said, to Mephisto, and they go to Chthon, and they go into the cosmic gods and baddies.
Mm-hmm.
And I really have a real heavy hunch that is where they're building towards, is the cosmic baddies.
Yeah, I think cosmic is where it's going.
I know
Yep.
some people say
Hey.
they've already done too much of it, but
Is it alright if we end up stop talking about this so Mark can jump back in?
Yep.
Oh,
So I
sorry.
can
Yeah,
let 'em know.
absolutely.
I'll type him and let him know because he was asking. Let him know it's safe.
3, 2, 1, boobies. Yell boobies as soon as he joins. Boobies. Boobies.
It's just crazy that Deadpool was at the end of WandaVision, and then that's how they're bringing.
That was pretty good.
Ryan Reynolds is like, gotcha.
You got me, motherfucker. And you thought you got rid of me.
Man, I really hope they do your idea, Foxy, and they bring Deadpool into the MCU. And every time he tries to swear, it bleeps it out. And he's like, "Why? Where's that sound coming from?"
Are you bleeping me?
I think that would be so awesome. Like, he can still have his rated R, but anytime he's in a PG-13 one, he should be censored, and it should be an ongoing joke.
Well, for a little bit, I was excited because they talked about the idea where it's like, okay, they might have some MCU movies that are a little more adult, but now they announced their Blade will be PG-13.
And Moon Knight's PG-13.
And it's like, granted, PG-13 can get pretty violent nowadays, but it's like, come on.
But not Blade violent, not Moon Knight violent. I mean, come on.
Well, that's why I like Warner Brothers. Some like you watch like The Watchmen or some of these others. Like,
Yep.
DC will go there, and it's like, Marvel, come on, just give me one.
Just give
Go
that-
there once.
Give this
you
to
know.
me.
Give
And
me
Blade needs to be that character.
Give me some like non-pure family popcorn movie. Give me some adult superhero content. That's why I'm scared. Like, that's why I do like the Snyderverse, where it's like, oh, this is more serious. Yeah, it is. This is superhero for adults.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you want to feel amazing and good after it? Okay, then maybe this isn't for you.
Yeah, go watch Marvel.
Go watch Marvel. Like,
Yeah.
because
And you have that option. You know, how do
They're
you want to
gonna-
feel by the end of the movie?
And the thing is, DC has a couple Marvel-like characters, like Shazam. That was a good
Shazam
movie,
is totally. Shazam's my favorite Marvel or my favorite DC movie.
and that is
I
complete.
love
And they don't have to fake it. Shazam is a MCU type movie through and through.
Hey, Mark, are you in
For
game? Are you near a bed?
But
No.
you can
Okay.
add those characters eventually to, and that's where comedy comes along, where it's like you have Shazam in the same world as a very serious Wonder Woman, and like having them talk to each other. That's where like humor comes out, and things like that. Like, you
And
gotta
the fact
give
that
time
Shazam's
to
a
breathe.
child, it keeps it light
Yeah.
for pretty much the entire run.
You gotta give these series time to breathe, and allow them to do what
Who
they
did we
do.
lose?
It wasn't us. It's
We lost. Yeah,
Brent.
right.
Brent disconnected. Yep. He must have passed out on the keyboard. That's what I'm
Why
calling.
didn't he be near bed?
God dang it.
All the
I'll
R-rated.
just sleep the night out.
Oh, I got you. Give me 5 seconds.
You're fine.
Was I muted? Is that what the-
You disconnected.
Yeah, he
Good.
disappeared.
Okay.
No, I'm just mining core wood and fine wood.
You're fine. I'll just go to Trader. I'm heading to Trader now to do some more timber cutting.
I'm just about to head back to the house so I can get it there.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Also, I'm kind of curious, like, saying that this Snyder Cut, like the pre-reviews, like, people are loving it, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, let's say it comes out Thursday. People go nuts over it. Like, they're like, this is it. This is what we've been waiting for. And if you're Warner Bros., what do you do in that situation? Like,
You're just proving that you made the wrong decision.
yeah, and it's already been said where he leaves it on a cliffhanger, and people asked it like why, because he already said he's not making another,
Mhm.
and he goes, no, what everyone asked me is my, what my movie was. like my movie. This is why I gave you, and this is how my movie would have ended. You know, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But that puts a lot of pressure.
Yeah, and it
Warner
might get
Brothers,
some.
too.
Might get some
Like,
exec fired.
He knows what he's doing. You know, like
Mhm.
he knows that if this thing blows up, like that puts Warner Bros. In a very interesting spot. Because if they go, you know what, Snyder, no matter what, we're moving on from you. It's like, well, whatever they do next better be freaking awesome. Because if
Yeah.
not, people are going to bring out their pitchforks.
It's true
You know.
though. It's so
Yeah.
true.
Snyder's putting them in a. That's why they didn't want to do the Snyder cut. 'Cause it ended up being great. It's a loose situation for them. But I honestly think if it wasn't for them trying to get subscribers with HBO Max, I don't think this movie gets made. So
Yeah. But I understand why they went with the cut though. The way that studio time.
I didn't make that.
It's because movie
It's
theaters
fine.
can fit in more viewings of the show if it's a 2-hour film versus a 4-hour film. They don't care that like movie goers have changed their entire viewpoint. Lord of the Rings is the movie that
yep.
proved it's like willing to sit for 3.5 hours and watch a movie. You know, if Titanic, you know, like these incredible super long movies that nobody really cared how long they were. You know, like
No.
it's a joke how long they are,
I
but
remember when
we
Titanic
sit
came
there and
out,
watch it.
it actually had a no shit intermission.
You know what? West Side Story was almost 3 hours too, and that was 1955, and that had an intermission. Gone with the Wind was 3 hours long and had an intermission. So it's not a new concept, but these, you know, they're so under the 2-hour rule. It's like you got to do 2 hours because then you could fit 6 showings in a single show in a single day, and if you do 2.5 hours, you can only do 5. So that's a loss of 100 seats at $20 a person at 50,000 theaters across the nation.
Yep.
It's a huge loss, but
you're charging so much, people want to get their money's worth. And I'm sorry, an 1.5-hour movie, when it's these kind of movies, it's just not enough anymore.
it's not enough. It really isn't.
Not when you're
And people
charging the
will
amounts they're charging.
And think about how often, like, these larger movies that are done perfectly, no matter how long they are, people are going to go see them multiple times. I saw Guardians of the Galaxy 5 times in the theater. Okay? It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1.
Yeah.
It kind of drives me crazy that they box themselves in with
That's
this
true.
2-hour mark.
Jedi says all movies actually had an intermission to the late 50s. And I think that intermission though was like a real change intermission. They didn't have the real technology to actually on the fly change the reel. So there would be the dots ahead of time to let them know, and then they'd pop an intermission so they can change out the reels.
Yeah, and something as long as Titanic had a lot of reels.
Yep. And you have to remember in the 90s there wasn't digital projection then. They were still using real tech. And they could do live reels in Titanic, but at the same point they only have 2 machines, and at some point they need to let the machines sit for a little bit and cool off.
Yeah.
Those machines generate a lot of fucking heat.
And when you bought the movie on VHS, it'd be in 2 separate tapes.
Yep.
Or 4,
Yep.
depending on how big it is.
Yeah, if you got all the bonus feature one with those 4 scenes, like the making of.
Yeah. And even a movie like Meet Joe Black was in 2 VHS tapes. Underrated movie, side note. My.
So yeah, coming full circle back around to the Snyder Cut being 4 hours long. You know, I understand why the studios did it, but their wallets were too involved.
Mm-hmm.
And this is one of those instances where it's probably gonna bite them in their butts that they made that decision based on trying to get more people in the theater when there's plenty of other avenues to get viewership now, especially with streaming services.
Yeah, that's my thing. Quit sight. I as much as I like theaters and want to go to theaters, when you make a movie, your thought process shouldn't be, how can we make the movie theaters money? How can we get the most amount of seats and butts and make us the most amount of money? It should be, how can we make these people want to come back and come back and come back again?
I was about ready to say, like, for me, with all the stream services and the tickets, and now people are used to not going to a theater. only the diehards would go. Like a perfect example, like a casual, like I'm a hardcore movie nut, right? But
too.
my wife is not. For her, the idea of going to the theater again, even now because of COVID and everything else, she's like, why? It's just going to be on streaming services in a few months, right? Where someone like me, I still want to go. So the way I look at it is, let's say the Snyder Cut came out in theater and it's a 4-hour event, right? You need to give people a reason to want to see it in theater. And guess what? An hour and a half isn't going to do it. In my opinion, I think theaters are short-sighted in the idea that things are going to eventually go back the way where they were before. They're not. It's over. You need to come out with event viewing, like make it people worth their while. You know, an hour and a half, $20 is not worth it.
Not anymore.
No,
Seeing it on the big screen. But guess what? If I get to see the Snyder Cut with Outmost sound,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
In my
with
big
in the
heated leather
recliners,
recliner.
on that
Hellblazer.
theater screen
Yep, I already
for
said
4
hey.
hours.
If you
Yeah.
I'm
4 hours.
talking
That's
to
worth
chat.
it.
I mute myself so you guys can't hear me, Brent.
Oh, gotcha.
Like,
Before
For
the
me,
Rona, we drove an
that-
hour
all
one.
of a
I just got a
sudden,
particular
that's
theater
worth it,
because they
you
were
know?
a dine-in theater and the
That's-
food was so good. Yeah,
that's
exactly.
all of a sudden it's like, oh, I'll pay $20 for that.
It's like
you know,
Jedi
that's-
saying you have to provide more than just that one single service. Like they drove an hour one way to go to a specific theater, had a dine-in service, that good food.
Oh, I've done that before.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool.
Or
Granted,
the moving seats. I mean, those are really cool.
The what?
The moving seats, so like it moves
Oh.
when you're watching.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
cool.
like those Disney 4D where it like vibrates
Yeah.
and does all the stuff with the movie,
And
so
like
you get that aspect.
moves and like
Yeah,
jerks.
that's why they got to go. They got to make it okay. What can people not get at home?
Yep, you make an experience.
Yeah, it has to be an
Exactly.
experience. Because nowadays TVs are getting cheaper. Sound
And they're getting
systems
bigger
are
and bigger
cheaper.
and bigger at that price too.
Great sound systems are getting cheaper too, man. You can get 7.1 or 5.1 if you know what you're looking for at a pretty good price.
I mean,
Nowadays.
look at the Dolby Digital ones you can get with just the fucking sound bar.
Oh, even sound bars have improved so much. Now for me, I still want like the spatial sound, so I'll have like the speakers at my sides and behind. But then again, I'm a cinephile, so that's more for extreme viewing, and I get that more than casual. But at the same time, it's one of those things. Well, here's another thing though. So who's the person that spends most at theater? Maybe someone like Brent and I.
Yep.
How are you going to get us to come back again and again and again when our systems at home are getting better and better? And because we're willing to drop the money on those home systems, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm never
that's
going to
a
have an
problem.
IMAX theater. I'm never going to
Yeah.
have an IMAX. So, where I'm not going to have 4D chairs. I'm not going to
Exactly.
have. Yeah, I'm not going to have all of these awesome bells and whistles that are now becoming standard in theaters, which is really fantastic. Like I'm out here near LA, and like a lot of our theaters have at least 2 IMAX theaters screens in every one of the theaters. At least 2.
God, I miss it. When I was in Savannah, Georgia, we lived next to an IMAX one, and then obviously when in Iowa, when they think of IMAX, they think of like the dome one. It's like not IMAXs are like that. It's the IMAX that the one that has Savannah was the hyper resolution one, and oh my God, that was awesome. Experience watching on that thing. It's like, okay, this is great.
Yeah, my
Where-
AMC in Burbank has that, like the Ultra, because it's right there near the studios. You know, you gotta have all that.
It's massively huge, but it looks crystal sharp. It's
Also,
at that
in the
size.
dine-in theaters, the
It's
tickets are
amazing.
cheaper because they anticipate you're going to
unless
spend
you've
money
seen
on
it.
dine-in service. That's true.
It's great. I
AMC
love
theaters
watching
now
movies that way.
has Dream.
Yeah, me too.
But-
The last movie I
Including
saw in IMAX was It Chapter 2. It was so awesome.
Well, it's like Jedi saying too. Like AMC theaters, bring people in. They're doing what they call Dreamscape, where you get issued a VR headset when you go in, and all the movies are in VR.
That's cool, but I don't think it's gonna last.
I
Just
see
like
it.
3D doesn't quite last. 3D was awesome for a little bit, but nobody cares. Nobody goes to the theater to be like, I gotta see this movie in 3D.
I think the biggest problem I had with 3D is at the time I had glasses, and I think I went with you, Nathan, the last time I went to a 3D movie. It was Avatar. A bunch of us went together to go see Avatar.
That's the first and probably last time for a lot of people to go see a movie in 3D.
And it was just
That was
so
12
hard to
years
fucking
ago.
watch in 3D because I had glasses and the over glasses didn't fucking work. So then I had to just take off my glasses and watch it, and I couldn't see half the detail.
Yeah.
Well-
Well, my TV at home is a 3D TV, so I watch 3D all the time. But
Oh, we have
for most
yours does
people.
the convert. Will like convert regular. I have one that will do that, and it's
Yeah.
yeah, most
I
TVs
I
will do
could
that
do-
nowadays.
I could do it with my projector.
Yeah, but my TV, I bought this sucker like 10 years ago almost.
Mhm.
And it was a 3D TV when it came out.
Technically, our 3D one was bought like 8 years ago or something, but it's in the basement right next to me. We never use it anymore.
I have a 3D
It's that
monitor.
type. We used to take
That's
sports and whenever we're watching
Excuse
anything sports wise and put it to 3D, and that actually had a good effect on it. It was kind of cool.
Yeah, I think another problem they're going to run into, kind of like how we were talking about how awesome like the IMAX resolution thing's going to come into problem. Like, granted, 4K streaming isn't 4K Blu-ray quality.
Yeah.
That's a whole hour discussion I could just go off on forever and just want to strangle people with that one.
That's just a
But,
yet,
like,
though. That's a yet.
That's but
Yeah.
but here's the
gotta
thing.
wait for
I
the
think
internet.
you're going to run into a problem. So you have Netflix, a movie comes out, it's in 4K. People now are getting 4K TVs because they're super cheap. They're watching a movie, they're watching a show, and it's crystal clear. They go to a theater. Hey, that looks fuzzy. Like,
yep.
that's a thing now. It wasn't in the past, even at 1080p. But now with these new screens and the resolutions are getting better, the TVs are getting sharper, sharper, sharper. When you go to a theater, you're like, ugh, that
Yep.
does not look as good.
Jedi, that's what my TV is too, is a 3D LG TV.
Yeah, LG made really good ones.
LG still makes good TVs.
Yeah, I like
yeah,
LG
but
brand.
the old 3D ones they made were really good. I'm not saying they're
Yeah,
new
mine
ones
was
aren't
one of the
bad.
first ones that came out, and it's no dead pixels or anything.
I'm not saying that the ones they have making now are bad, but for when those came out and the quality you got back then compared to everything else, it made everything else look like shit.
I mean, Samsung still is my favorite right now. That's out, but
Samsung's
That's
great.
all we have is Samsung TVs right now, and they're okay. I'm not
I know-
complaining.
I know a lot of people go nuts with OLED stuff like that. Okay, cool, deeper blacks, but guess what? One Samsung has nits in a bright room and viewing angles and everything else, and with HDR color saturations, Samsung is.
Have
I'm
you
sorry,
seen a
it's
new
better.
new LG OLED that has 10-bit color and it has like insane nits? It's fucking crazy.
Where they selling it for $6,000.
No, $2,000 for the base model, I think, which is
$2,000.
which is like 675 or 65 inches, something fucking
As
stupid huge.
as far as I know, I think Samsung's going to be coming out with theirs as an OLED as well. But
Well, hey guys, I hate to do this to you, but I gotta head out. This has been a great
It was a good
convo.
podcast.
Yeah, good podcast.
Welcome to the podcast, everyone. Yeah, it's the Ultra HD OLEDs from.
Sorry, you guys know me. I talk and talk and talk.
No,
I
you're
can't
fine.
shut up.
oh, it's all good.
Well, you
I have
always
a
got
lot
me,
to
Kevin.
say. Okay.
Yeah, I need to be going to bed here in a second too. I gotta wake up early in the morning. I was planning on going to bed like
He
at
said he was
10.
going to bed an hour ago, so
Yeah.
don't listen to him.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great
Okay.
night, everyone.
Yep,
Good night.
Later.
I think this is the new one. It starts at 25 and it's 65 inches. Actually, there's a 55-inch one at 18.
Oh, you're talking about their high net OLED?
Yeah, they're high net OLED. It's 4K smart TV with HDR and
And it
10-bit color.
It also depends on what type of room you have. Like if you have a room with tons and tons of windows, like get a Samsung.
Night, Jedi.
If you have a room that's like, let's say you're putting it
I
in
need
your
to go to bed.
basement and not with a lot of windows, okay, maybe go with OLED. Like, it just depends on your viewing experience.
Yep.
You can't go wrong with either of them. So.
Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Monster parts. Technically, that's a monster part, and it goes there.
Sorry, I'm looking at the Epic Store and you're like, Crisis Remastered now updated with DLSS. It's like, yeah, you didn't upgrade it enough for it to need it, but okay. Okay, EA, thanks.
No one
It's only
likes you, EA.
It's only been out for a few months, and don't worry, that's probably something you should probably had from day one, but that's cool though. Especially something that's supposed to be pretty much like a tech demo of your graphic engine, but you know.
Detail.
Cool. Graphics card can run it without it, because it's not like you're really pushing anything. So.
It's not like
Agreed.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, it's like Cyberpunk, you have to have DLSS. Like without DLSS, it can't do it.
I did
turn mine
find.
off.
I did finally see Lions Tech Tips did a video, and it was a modded 3090. And I don't know what the mod was. I can't remember what the fuck they did to it, right? But they got it to run full 4K, HDR, everything maxed out without DLS on the, whatever that max setting was called. I can't remember. It had a special name. It was funny. And they were running at 50 to 60 frames a second. But they had it fucking modded. I can't remember what it was. The whole point of that was some kind of mod you could do and do at your own risk type thing.
I thought I had mine pretty much maxed out when I was running it.
What, without the DLSS?
Yeah. I put DLSS on like optimized or something. It was because DLSS was, remember I had issues with it screwing with how
Yeah.
it looked?
Yeah.
And I took it to where it was like not used as much, whatever option that was. Like minimize the effect.
Yeah.
Because it was effing it up. I didn't like it.
I think I still have mine in max for the simple fact that your processor's better than mine.
No,
And
I know.
that extra like 15 frames per second, that's where that I need that extra DLSS if I want to run it at full blast, which I do. So
That's fair.
yeah, because I don't want to turn down anything on it. So. Or run it in all of its glory. I'm just hoping next time I jump on it, it's a lot more optimized. It's a lot more
They
this,
haven't put an
that.
update out in like 2 months.
Who?
So don't expect that yet.
Oh, Cyberpunk?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that's coming anytime soon. They said they can't update because they had that source code hack and they lost a bunch of stuff. And so I don't know what's going on with CD Projekt Red right now. They're not in a real good place. They're in a rough spot. I'm sure they'll get through it, but I personally enjoyed the game with the hours I put into it, so I'm not complaining.
Same here.
Oh, same here. I'm not
I
one of
never
those
finished
people.
it, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
be here
Yeah.
for when it's ready.
yeah. I plan on finishing it, and I'm not one of those people that was like, that bagged on the game saying that, oh, this wasn't good, it wasn't incomplete. I'm like, no, for PC experience, I actually think I understand I watch playing videos where it's like the console people 100% understand where they're coming from. but as a PC person who didn't have any of those problems, like at all, it was a really good experience for me.
Yeah.
Yep.
No issues. Like once in a rare while, like different pop stuff, but that's like every open world game has it, you know, like it's unavoidable. So
Yeah.
I didn't really care. It wasn't, there's nothing game breaking. So at least not for me. So
Oh, completely agree.
Okay. Going through here. Oh my. Hey Mark, have you logged off yet?
No.
Come to FF real quick when you get an opportunity.
1 sec.
Oh, you're not leaving, just saying bye to that dude that left. That was Brant that left. That was Sizzles. That was Sizzles. He's a great guy. You should go give him a follow
Can't. It's
on
connected somewhere else.
Twitch. FF? No, it's all capital.
Oh,
I made it all capital, sorry.
will you stop changing your crap?
It
That's why I
was
said to leave stuff the way
easier.
to it.
It was easier.
It's not.
All cap is
You're
easier.
so-
All cap
That's
is
what
way
makes
easier.
it difficult when you keep changing the dang portal name.
What back?
All right, where am I going? And I'm leaving.
You love it. You fracking
Dang it,
love
go
it.
start hoarding, or else you're never gonna fill any of those up.
Sadly,
You already got the same thing at your old house. You didn't put anything in.
These are actually a lot more full, to be honest. Trophies, potions. I need one for seeds. We'll put seeds on this side. We'll put seeds here. The food one's the best though. My food area is beautiful. I love it. I got 36 raw meat. Lots of entrails.
96 on the speed. I think that's the highest I ever got for the run.
Oh, for your run level.
Yep. Means I'll probably die soon.
What is under my foot? Wine. I keep thinking I throw away, but it keeps magically reappearing here. I blame that on cats.
Hello, neighbor.
Hello.
I wanna...
I'm just... Don't mind me. I'm just tearing down decorations and rebuilding them.
Oh, I'm talking about these Grey Dwarf.
Oh.
They're all dead now.
Oh.
Hey, Varner.
He fell asleep at the keyboard again.
I was gonna say, go to bed.
what?
Go to bed.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it. Do it now.
Where'd the skelly just come from? Must be a barrel in here.
What's that take? Iron nails? Okay, and fine wood. I'm gonna tear that down and bring him over here.
Alright. I'll catch you guys later.
Catch you there, brother.
Good night, bud.
No, later.
I'm slowly dismantling all the decorations here and moving them to the other one.
Why? You don't need to destroy a base to build a base.
Well, I'm just moving over there so I have all the rest of bonus over there.
What? I mean, you don't need much to get a good rested book. You only need one of each thing.
I want it all here.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not taking the building out. I'm just taking out the decorations.
That's the building. That's
Yeah,
all
the building's the walls and all that good stuff.
No. There would be no point to that building.
Well, it's gonna be farmed. I'm gonna keep the farm stuff there. Oh yeah, that. Okay, bothering me. Not centered. Mark?
That was it.
Oh, okay.
I think you finally went to bed.
I need to do the same. I'm exhausted.
Just say when. I'm literally just farming at this point. Core wood, stone, and wood. I have a lot of work to do.
Got 1, 2. We defeated 4 bosses, right? Yeah. Okay. So I got 5 things to hang. Oh man, I didn't mean to hit that. Okay, go up there and get that. There we go. Fix that. Okay. So I want to space those out here.
Did you make that black axe yet? See if it does any
I
decent.
haven't
Tree.
yet, 'cause I don't have the forge here yet. I need to get the forge built over here. Which, that's part of the process of moving stuff over. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Nope, why can I put 4 up right now? Okay. First elk there. You get hung here. Number 2 is elder. You get hung here. Number 3 is... Oh, we didn't get the Modor. Wait, no, 3 was bone mass. Where the fuck did I put his trophy? That's over here. There he is, bone mass. And then 4 was Modor. But for now, it's going to be Sea Serpent. Oh my god, that's huge. So much going on over here.
I already leveled my wood cutting by like 5 or 6 tonight.
I had that going on earlier too.
Over
Just
50 finally. I never really go wood cutting, to be honest.
I have been, and what normally doesn't do that. And as of late, it was like, yeah, we're gonna level up, and you're gonna like it. I'm like, okay.
Like, I just randomly generate my wood from all the running around. I like. Never really on.
Ow.
Halftime is just leveling up the sword because you can sit there and take out those small trees with the sword and get benefit out of it.
This is true. I'm gonna put coal out here. I'm gonna build a chest out here for coal. Oh, Nathan, you fucking imbecile. I just realized what I did.
I'm gonna go see if that axe is worth anything.
I bet it is. But you're gonna fall in love with it. Rah! 494. Ooh, you almost got me there, Lone Wolf. Almost. But not quite. What's a cauldron take to build? I don't remember. 10. Damn it. What's that bed take to build? A good bed.
Couldn't build it. Didn't have a place to put it with the reach. Crap's full. Alright.
Okay. What's next? Oh, hi.
Where are you at?
Right in front of you. Let me empty my inventory because it is full. Furs.
No, I just realized you kind of look like the Burger King guy
Well, good.
with that outfit.
Oh, thank you, sir. Black metal axe. Go chop a tree with it.
Yep.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. You're a gentleman and a scholar. I don't care what Varner says about you.
Hey.
You loved it.
This better work. This took a lot of black metal.
Did it really? I'm going right now.
Especially since I made one of those on accident.
No. That was not intended. Here we go. I'm going to Trader. My unofficial mining place. My tree farm. I'll have to find a new one. I might have to go to Uno for a little bit. Start farming out around Uno. I'm gonna have to run pretty far now to get trees. Oh my god. I one hit a fucking pine tree. Just thunk, down.
Better. How good that thing's gonna be.
Just thunk down. Hopefully, I was wondering if that was
And
damage.
mine is fully upgraded too.
Okay, I'm doing it in the mid 40s per thwonk. To me, the durability doesn't seem like it's as good though. Maybe I'm just.
It probably isn't because that one's fully upgraded.
Oh yeah, my steel one is fully upgraded.
The upgraded durability on this one's 325 when it's full. And then now I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah, 325 for the iron too. Max out durability.
Yep, they're usually all the same number.
That's why the durability is going down, because it's only 180 on this right now.
Yeah, it chops down. It's not a ton faster, but it's definitely fast.
It's fast
Especially
enough
when you
to
get these
count.
crit hits of 50 plus.
Yep.
Because I was hitting, whenever you hit two different things at the same time, you're hitting in the 20s for each, and this is the mid 30s. It's hitting them both.
Nice. Okay, I'm going to change the name of this portal back to F. I am going to make my coal storage that I was meaning to build. I keep forgetting. Right here. For coal. Now I'm going to do the little awning over it to keep it safe. What'd you do?
I didn't think it was gonna happen, so it was up between like a smaller pine tree and a bigger one.
Mm-hmm.
The log was sitting there, so I jump off a rock to hit the one log that's sitting up against the smaller one, and it took down everything. Everything fell down.
You
So
caused a
I
massive
literally
domino
swiped
effect.
straight through all three trees.
So you went full domino.
So it was a full-fledged log against the regular whole pine tree, and they all came in. Hell, I can only imagine how bad this is when you have that wood cutting thing going.
Oh, I bet it's fantastic. Cooked food. You go in there. Still don't think I have a place for seeds yet. Wait, that's not seeds, right? No, that's potions. I haven't marked it yet. Well, let's get it marked. I don't have any coal, so I can't. Just need one coal, please. I do need to make more coal.
Should go farm it.
I could, because I do need circling cores too.
I mean, walk into the swamp, you'll be done in 20 minutes.
Or go to, what was that place down there? DD or whatever?
No, Ash won't get it, or the fireplace. I was talking about the bones, or what is it, boss? Go in there and find one of those fire pits and just sit there and farm them.
I'll dig out
Sit
from
there
around
and
it.
pop
and-
out of those every
yeah.
10 seconds.
Potions. Well, I didn't face the sign the right way. That happens sometimes. Potions. Excuse me. I really need to finish this wall here. I never actually got around to it because I'm lazy. There we go.
Kind of wish there were more oak trees in the game.
You and your
Those
oak
things
trees.
drop a ton of fine wood.
What is stomping around out there?
Have you ever went after?
Like I've cut a few of them down.
They drop like 30 fine wood, usually 20 to 30 fine wood.
How do they?
Oh, hello, Mr. Troll. I finally got your attention. Or you finally respawn. Here, let's come over here, because I don't have to pick up all your crap. I'll kill you over. Oh, you can knock these trees down if you want. That'll help. Oh wait, these stones. We're going stone hunting now. Right here. Yep, there you go. Hey, keep it.
I like this place. We got to comfort 10 so far. We're getting there.
Yep.
Okay. Bed needs a fire nearby. My bed is not close enough to the hearth. It says I have fire as I stand right by the bed. Whatever. Gosh darn it. And sleeping. Quit. Okay, I'm out.
Okay. Running back after my escapade with the troll.
Good. Good for you.
He helped clear stuff for me.
Gotta love it. Chat, that's it for me tonight. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Wednesday, more Valheim, 7 p.m. St. Patty's Day. So we'll be having a few Guinnesses and enjoying St. Patrick's Day. Love, shout your face, and we'll see you then.
You know what's funny?
Bye-bye.
How little your shield ever takes.
Out the door, just in time. Head down the 405. Gotta meet the new boss by 8 a.m. The phone rings.